Are we live?
We are, in fact, live. In fact, if you guys want to double check me to make sure that you're there. Hello.
Well, I am. I'm checking the Restream dashboard, and then I'm going to check the YouTube, and I'm going to have the chat up.
Yep, I just got a notification on Mixer and Twitch. So, welcome to the stream. I am Blackstar.
What about YouTube?
Yeah, you can check YouTube too.
Okay, YouTube says, okay, yep.
We're going through our playthrough of Life is Strange here. Today we're going to be talking with Jilly Bean.
Hey, hey!
Along with Narcogen.
Hey.
And Funkmon.
Hay is for horses.
Yep. And this is going to be part 3 of the game. In fact, we've been talking about trying to do this a little bit quicker. Because a lot of the content for this, it does take quite a while, and we don't want to bore everyone to death. So yeah,
Narcogen had he was saying something before his microphone cut out about things being quick. Oh, look at the menu screen. Oh, you son of a...
Like I said, we're doing this quick. So we're gonna
speed appreciation.
I was just saying that
episode.
I was saying that it's not unusual for stream sessions to go several hours, and for people to stream this game on an episode-by-episode basis, which takes a couple of hours.
They called film Little Pieces of Time.
So,
we didn't get Funkmon editing a previously video for us this time.
We don't
round.
have to.
Oh no.
But I liked knowing the subtitle size.
I'll know that hella large.
Thank you.
One of the minor things that really irritated me about this game is this, like last time on the Strange video, it was a second, but the game will go to
wonderful memories. Let's talk about your superpower.
Blackstar?
Yeah.
We have a stream. Alright, never mind, it went away.
Bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
You want me to cut you, bitch?
Please step back.
You're kidding. Put that down.
Do you remember how long we agonized over that decision?
Yes.
What this?
It was just last week.
Shooting him?
They're shooting him, yeah.
No, it's just the variations.
So did we save Kate?
Yes.
We did.
What are you doing
Okay, good.
here, man?
Which I was very proud of, by the way. Thank you for everyone's assistance with that.
Miss Coffee.
I don't feel like I can take much credit because I'm fairly sure I was directing you badly. But
Tell us everything.
I'll tell you what, man. Saving Kate and then doing the last thing in the principal's office probably was 2 hours.
Anything.
That's 4-hour video.
Okay, Blackstar, I'm
Yeah.
getting a warning on all 4 services that it says the keyframe interval value is 1 and it should be 2.
Okay, so let's see if we can change that.
Well, first see if it's actually true. Like if it's true that it's actually set to 1. The usual value for Mixer is 3, and for everything else it's 2.
Keyframe value is 0. What should it be?
Normal.
2.
Okay, switch to 2. That fix it.
Yeah, but you'll have to stop and start the run until I see another warning.
Well, too late.
Or
'Cause
take it
I already
offline, whatever.
Well, you say I switched it, so I switched it.
Cat, do not walk on that laptop.
That would be bad.
It would be naughty. Go and find a bee to sting yourself on.
Oh, please, not again. That poor cat. Okay, Life is Strange, Episode 3, Chaos Theory.
Ooh, Funkmon, you're dropping out for me.
Yeah, me too.
Bunny. Or is that a guinea pig? What is it? No, it's a bunny.
No, that's
The
definitely
bunny.
bunny.
Oh, hey, you've got the oh yeah, because Kate's in hospital. See, in my playthrough, I thought I had the bunny because I had killed Kate and I had to,
take care of her
amends.
pets?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I think I'd already killed the plant at this point as well, so I was feeling pretty down.
Oh, nice job.
Now,
Yeah, I don't think
do I
I'm
have to
very
keep
good at
feeding
this
the bunny so the bunny won't die?
I think you can take a picture of the bunny.
Nope. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
feed
better
it.
feed it.
Let's feed the bunny.
Here, not on this.
Unless, of course, you feed him too much and then his head explodes.
Also, from an animal welfare perspective,
would be
that's a
awesome to see him
terrible
again.
hutch for a bunny.
First I saved Chloe, then Kate, and now you, Lisa. Not a bad record for a week.
Okay, so I can't feed the plant. I would do anything with the
How did
laptop.
Sherlock Holmes deduce anything without the... Glad the media doesn't waste a second exploiting Kate. Now she has another video of herself all over the web. And even I'm in this one.
At least you got your clothes on.
My name.
Jeez.
Besides Rachel, it's been a while since anybody vanished from Arcadia Bay. I shouldn't sound so disappointed.
Yeah, that seems kind of
I
creepy.
sure hope these people
Yeah, but that's
treat
kind
her
of an
better when
interesting
she comes
point,
back to
considering at
school.
the end of every episode
she
there's
does.
a series of red files that
Yeah.
it appears as though Rachel is part of.
I really turned
People
my will into an act.
aren't disappearing fast
I feel
enough.
bad
I
for
wonder what
everybody listening about this.
We need to get
I
better at
like
disappearing.
Anonymous's comment
Either I
here.
delete my page or I block everybody. Nowhere to hide these days.
What was the comment, Funk?
Go back one page to the like Save Miss Jefferson page or whatever it was. Flip around. Keep going. Keep going.
This
There
one.
you go.
There it
Okay.
is, yeah. I like Anonymous. I also like
You would. Time is bunk, Douglas Adams.
some guy just used the support Mr. Jefferson page to talk about weird stuff happening.
I'm surprised they didn't
Doubly
use
so.
the Douglas Adams,
Everybody will be talking about Kate.
time is illusion, lunchtime
Blackwell
doubly
might
so.
as well shut down
Yep.
for next month.
Look, if
Look at the
Hogwarts
time.
doesn't shut down when
Pretty
people
hard to
get killed.
focus on my class schedule
That's
this
just the
week.
British school
I
system.
wonder why.
Yeah. Okay, now why do we think there's a
Okay,
jumping puzzle
this
coming
is
up?
Scary dark.
Ah,
Let there be.
No. There's no. This is just a good episode. There's very few puzzles. There is one. There is
Waiting for
one
somebody
where
to come out of the
break into
bathroom.
principal's office.
Oh, down the
boys
hallway.
allowed. Ooh. Is she pregnant again?
You better ask her. It's weird that she didn't even look up.
How
Yeah.
are you doing?
Better than Kate.
There is no Dana,
I
only
just can't
Zool.
believe she would even attempt suicide.
Blame Victoria! Blame Victoria!
I knew she was depressed, but
Oh.
I had no idea how bad.
Must be serious to throw yourself off the roof.
Nah, it's probably minor. I think she was serious.
Yeah.
Kate was
You-
serious,
Nope.
but
Wow.
it's not all about that video.
So what exactly are you saying, Max? I know Jefferson got reamed by the principal. Do you think they're involved?
Why?
I'm not sure
Jefferson
yet, but
getting
I'm on
reamed,
it.
eh?
Weird shit is going down at Blackwell. and
Probably
I'm
likes
going to
that.
Find out why.
I'm sure he
I'm getting
does.
scared now. But people here are still sneaking out tonight.
What?
Like Max, for
who?
example.
Victoria bounced out of here earlier, and now you, Sherlock?
Not me. I need a break from today. Get some sleep too, Dana. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Victoria isn't here.
Oh, I think we're losing you,
Maybe I'll
Funk.
just wait and bide my time.
Oh,
Going
fun.
through her shit.
Kate, just want you to know you're in our thoughts. I'm sure that will make her feel much better.
Oh yeah,
Considering the
how much
school has
it's-
shared her video everywhere.
Taylor is utterly shameless.
Yeah, I would just get out.
How am I sounding now? Better?
Yes, definitely.
Much
better.
better.
So is
You
this
stop all
an
the torrenting.
is this an unrealistic
waiting
level
in
of
front of me
teenage
now.
women being terrible to each other? I mean, is this exaggerated?
I don't know. I hate to say it, but it's been a while since I was a teenager. I think we were pretty horrible to each other.
I think
don't
all
it's just
teenagers are
girls.
horrible too.
Yeah, I don't think it's just girls.
Point. You know.
Maybe Samuel should.
I don't think men would do an about face like that so quickly, like praying for fast recovery. If I, like, for example, if someone I hated in high school, or someone I was mean to in high school, or if he was mean to me,
was going to pitch themselves off a roof, you'd be like, whatever.
Are you serious?
Exactly, and I would never mention it again.
Miss Caulfield, you have to be stealthier than that. You're
Remind me to
not
tell a story
supposed to
afterwards.
Be outside your dormitory at this hour. You know that.
I'm sorry, Principal Wells.
Neither am I.
Yeah.
I'm still tense after I
This
thought
just
Kate
makes
was
him
going to
seem
jump
very
today.
creepy.
I just needed some air and space to
Look,
walk.
No,
he's just
no,
drinking outside the girls' dorm.
Seeing Kate come
Yes.
It's a non-issue.
There's no
and
problem
seeing
there
her come down,
whatsoever.
You saved her ass. Maybe saved Blackwell. Now don't get cocky. Going back inside. You earned good dreams.
That, again, just
I'm
seems a
sorry.
little bit creepy.
How many principals are supposed to be sneaking the word ass and cocky into their conversation in the middle of the night with a teenage girl? I mean, can't you find a way to avoid that? I mean,
Along with the dream aspect.
Well,
Yeah.
all the best ones.
okay, yeah. So just a short story on the issue of being a complete dick in high school and about what guys will or won't do versus what girls will or won't do. I had an
Can I
incident
still
in my
leave
sophomore.
here, or
You've got to. It's a puzzle.
Well,
Blackwell almost lost.
I have to distract him with liquor or something, or
yeah.
do a
You have
striptease
to
on one of
do
these
a
poles?
striptease,
You gotta
exactly
you gotta
what I was
roofie
gonna
him.
say.
You gotta roofie him.
Parents who want to blame me for their mistakes.
gonna mess around with the electricity of the box and shut down the building? What?
I cannot remember how this puzzle goes.
Sprinklers?
Have a look around while Narc
Well,
tells us his
yeah.
story.
Well,
So
the only thing
I
was the
had a-
bench to sit on, so
Just look around, poke around in the
Back up to
underbrush.
him. He's really drunk, and he tries to get into his door.
I'll throw a squirrel at him. That'll
Trim
fix it.
trim the
You don't need
verge.
anything. It's
Squirrel.
a time puzzle.
See, jumping squirrel. Squirrel, come back.
It's a, well,
I can't pick it up. Come on. Peanuts or
when
something.
was the last time you picked
The
up a squirrel?
puzzle is you have to
Well-
walk past him while his back is turned.
Oh, all right.
So you have to go and stand where you want to be, and then rewind time. This is not
Correct,
where you.
because when you walk out
I
the
hope
when
Samuel
you
wasn't around.
normally walk out the door, eyeball that box. Go look in that box.
Oh, hello. What is this?
I know Samuel doesn't wear silky scarves. So who does?
I think Samuel wears a silky scarf in the evenings. He likes to feel the silk on his skin.
Oh boy.
That is just creepy.
Who knew
Oh,
Samuel was
Samuel's
so
not
into running
creepy.
fashion?
I don't think it's fashion he's into.
That's not what that's for.
Yeah. That's when you can't afford, the swimsuit edition.
That's like Dennis Leary's old joke about I'm back on
Like my
broadcast
grandpa's
television.
garage.
Yeah. Sponsored in part by NyQuil. Let's see. Box.
Nothing here.
Why did you ask me to look? Okay, so I'm
I
gonna.
don't know. I don't know what was in it.
Alright.
Squirrels
So yeah,
again.
the guy's trying to get in his door, and you got to walk past him while his back is turned, but he's too drunk to figure out how his keys work.
Gotcha.
So while you figure out that out, Narc, I want to hear your
Oh,
story.
right. Okay. So, sophomore year of high school, I had a math teacher that I just was not doing well in that class at all. And I was a compulsive doodler. I drew lots of unflattering
This
drawings.
is a family show.
Of-
Narc.
Your dorm.
Now he's got me totally trapped.
When is his back turned? Only when he's trying to get in the door?
See the little spot on
Yes.
the time machine?
Oh, well, if you just go right. Yeah, but you can skip right to that, right?
Apparently not.
And now,
Nobody can expel.
keep rewinding.
You have to be.
You have to rewind all the way back,
You're
past the dot.
I did. I thought I did it.
So you were a compulsive doodler.
Okay, so I was a compulsive doodler, and I wrote a lot of stuff in my notebooks making fun of teachers, little comics, little cartoons, whatever, and sometimes just terrible things about them. So, in the case of this teacher, who happened to be a woman, and we also had a new head of school who was a man who was not very well liked, who was kind of a short, unattractive man with a big nose. And I wrote something on a page of this notebook somewhere in it to the effect that so-and-so was performing oral sex on the other. You know, very crudely.
Wow.
And no one was half as shocked as me, however, when that teacher then, at the halfway point of the term, asked everybody to turn their notebooks in so that your work could be checked. And no teacher I had ever asked for that. We'd always just ripped pages of homework out of a notebook and turned them in individually. I treated my notebooks as personal property, so I never meant this teacher to see this thing. And I toyed with the idea of not turning the notebook in, but I just couldn't figure out an excuse to do it. So
why couldn't you just like rip off the cover of the pages or change the name to the person next to you or something?
That teacher ended up having a breakdown and left school. I picked up a couple of new nicknames. Before I graduated, the headmaster that I...
This is important.
Perf Pen, actually.
Perf Pen?
Perv Pen.
Oh, how is that a thing?
It just
what
was.
A top name.
Please don't joke about
And the headmaster that I wrote about being the other side of that, before I graduated, he died. And when everybody was being all sad about this, people looked at me and I said, what? Don't look at me.
I just feel
Well, I hope you learned an important lesson from.
Yeah.
especially after I just cut Mr. Jefferson.
a few.
The lesson is Narcogen has an incredible power. He draws pictures of people doing oral sex with each other.
No. There was no picture. There was no picture in this. I drew a lot of pictures, and some of them were kind of, satirizing things going on in various classrooms, but that one was not illustrated.
This is the power of the dress.
I cannot believe you turned that notebook
This
in.
actually increased my social standing in school by quite a bit. I couldn't possibly tell you.
I can completely understand how that would increase a boy's social standing.
Yeah, and this was an all-boys school at the time.
Do you think she's dead?
So she's dead.
I'm sorry. I hate even saying that, Chloe.
Not as much as I hate thinking it. Max, we have to find Rachel soon.
Before her body decomposes.
I promise you we will. Like you said, it's time to start the search for
Well, she's wrapped in plastic.
Now tell me what's your secret.
Drum roll, please. I present the spare keys to Blackwell. Thank you, step prick.
You are such a boss, Chloe. I just don't want you to get into any more trouble.
Look
Also,
at all
your
the trouble
stepdad's
dropped
an
in
incompetent
Arcadia Bay.
boob.
At this point, who gives a fuck anymore?
She was very clear. He is a prick.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
Therefore, you have to take that as read.
You're my partner in
You
time.
can be two things.
Insert grown here.
What, the slap didn't say enough for you? They're not supposed to be out at night.
Oh,
Why are
that
they
just-
walking on the middle of the quad that's a
That
very
just-
well-lit area?
So much for helping.
Well, you don't want to walk in the grass.
Why not?
Hopefully the rest of the class will follow your lead.
Probably a sign saying not to do it.
Distracted, as you know. It's not
Well,
been a good day for
good
Blackwell.
point.
I know this has been an awful day, and you can talk to me anytime, Mr. Jefferson.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Victoria. I'm glad it had a relatively happy ending.
I admire
Who is
her,
writing this?
Her
tenacity.
moxie.
I had no idea you two were that close. Did she?
Well, how does this affect the Everyday Heroes contest?
The contest will go on. I just won't be representing Blackwell at the event this year, thanks to Max. Who claims
how does
I'm
this
able to take
affect
Marsh's
me?
trouble by merely listening to her.
Victoria is a girl after
I'll
my
give
own
you a
heart. I've
one-word
got to be
sneak
honest.
Preview of Max's photo. Selfie. Listen.
How many of your teachers were you trying to seduce?
I can't even make a joke about that because.
Mr. Jefferson.
Oh, God.
So, more than one?
Remember?
Yeah, all of them.
You already love my work, so it's not like you're
Really?
picking favorites.
Oh yeah, it's
Just
how
imagine if you picked my photo, though.
it's how I got to
We would
university.
have to spend a lot of time together. That could be fun, don't you think?
I'm going to think that you didn't say any of that.
You might as well choose me. Otherwise, I might have to tell people you offered to choose my photo for favors or something.
As a favor to your future, I'll also ignore that undisguised threat. This conversation is officially over, Miss Chase. I suggest you go back to your dorm now.
Wait, I only...
He's very brave.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't say she's brave.
I think
she's
silly
a self-serving
cookies.
bitch. That's what I
Silly
think.
girl.
And devious.
He's not into consent.
Wow. What's really frightening is that he said it and you laughed, Jilly. You laughed.
It's called black humor.
For what I see looking at this, prep school teachers need body cams.
Oh, please, everybody needs body cams. It's going to be the way of the future. You can't prove anything these days unless you get it on video.
Do you remember that Star Trek Voyager episode that was all about the witnesses, the dying person's final vision or something like that?
Yep, same thing.
That's what we need. Or was it the dog?
Are you the gatekeeper?
We're both already in so much trouble.
Not to mention the weed you brought into my room. Joking.
I'm serious. We're not kids anymore. We're breaking and entering.
You're
If I
not?
have a key, how can it be breaking? They get charges for just entering.
I'm serious.
I think that's called trespassing.
Yeah, I think they
If
can.
I'm related to the head of Blackwell Security, Stepshit will not want me in the hands of the local police. So we better find out what's in the principal's office first. You can rewind if we get caught, right? You have mad powers, Max.
But my powers didn't save Kate. Maybe I did on my own.
Come on. One more door and our work here is done.
Excuse me, there are no alarms, motion sensors, anything else that potentially should be turned on to prevent people from doing exactly what we're doing?
Well,
Apparently not.
Security around here is terrible.
More work than it's worth.
It's really bad. Okay, now that we have access to like every key in the building, anything we want to take now to or forever hold our peace because they might come in handy?
The red stapler
box.
Look in the box. Look in the box.
Like nuts.
What's in the box?
Does that mean Samuel is... Nah.
Eat your inner spirit.
That
Dr.
was
B.
a very
Bracamonte.
stupid question.
Bracamonte. I'm trying to figure out if that's a pun or something.
Maybe it was a squirrel reference for later. Whose hat is that? It's a hunting
Only
hat.
a total...
Make America great again.
Like that.
Quick, grab the hat so we can wear it. Chloe apparently is having the hard time with the current T technology. It's a key.
Talk to her.
You turn it.
Yeah, but she's probably got like a dozen of them.
What the fuck? The security officer should have the key to the principal's office.
He's hiding shit. Like everybody here.
Yeah, like
Well,
the
now we
key.
definitely have to get this door open. Believe it or not,
Yeah,
no
nobody's ever suspicious of security and physical plant.
No.
I might as well test out my thief skill.
Go for it. We're already in this deep.
Well, you could look for the key, just in case.
I was trying to look the key before you even asked for it, so stop giving me crap.
Where's Vector 40 when we need him?
Drawer.
Look at this.
I want to hear somebody say
Vector
how
40 pick locks, Narc?
Here are the keys.
Yeah.
None for the principal's office.
That's weird.
He got very seriously into doing some very advanced forms of lockpicking.
Lockpicking is really
researching
cool, though.
and practicing.
I bought a lock-picking kit about 6 months ago, and I can pick the lamest locks, like master locks and crap like that. I've never been able to pick a door lock, though.
I was given a lockpicking kit for my birthday, which I'm so terrible at, but really enjoy doing.
I went for a lock-picking kit once, too. Unfortunately, I think I clicked the wrong one. They sent me the nose-picking kit, so...
Crap.
But now I can pick any
I don't need
nose.
a kit for that.
Hey,
They got you. You
the-
can pick your nose for free.
You have God's nose-picking kit, your fingers.
Dead end.
That's like when my
there are
dad
more
wanted
than
to
the
buy me
first
a new
drawer,
knife
you
set.
lazy
Have to
person,
find another way
you.
in.
Guess I didn't spend enough time with Frank. But I'll use my DIY lockpick tools while you come up with a better plan.
My plan has a name.
Yeah, it's called failure.
Hey, Warren, you busy?
Yes, Warren.
What's he gonna do? Bring explosives?
Listen, I need your physics
Yes.
expertise stat. Without naming names, if somebody had access to the art and science labs and wanted to construct a device that would, say, open a locked door, would you maybe kind of know how? Huh? No, I'm just asking for fun. Thanks, science guy.
Yeah, because,
No,
things have been going so fun lately.
We need you as backup. Just send the text instructions now.
Right. So
Yes,
that way
I'm
when
still
they find the
all
breaking
into
and
what
entering
they
and they
did
can
to
check your
Diamond.
GPS metadata on your cell
Thanks
phones
for
all
the help.
converging in the office at the wrong time of day when everyone's business hours are,
This
you know,
sucks ass.
finished.
Goddamn
Yeah,
door.
that
Try
wouldn't
not
be
to wake
bad.
up everybody at
Now this is
Blackwell.
interesting because I
Sorry,
also had
Max.
the same
I
sort
got
of
nothing.
thought,
What about your
but
plan?
actually the plan's quite obvious. It's just not
I'm gonna go
signposted
play
enough,
today.
and I think this is kind
Can
of
you
one of
stay
the
here and not get caught?
things that
I might get on
is
the
a
other
bit of
side
a
that
problem
door
with this
before
game
you,
is that
Ethan.
it doesn't
The race
necessarily
is on.
signpost the
Cease
idea that you should be using the rewind powers all the time. Because
Mhm.
the plan here is to blow the door, be on the other side of the door, rewind the door, and then
And
open
then
the
it's
door.
not blown up anymore?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was going to ask you,
reference
there's...
by
Such a
Chloe there.
classic nerd.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find those items.
Okay, so where are these items for which way?
I don't understand how Warren, who can't understand the difference between potassium and chlorine, knows how to make explosives.
It's all mine anyway. Only 3 more items to go.
Okay, so we're... Oh,
I mean, chlorine's a gas. And potassium's chunks of metal. I don't know how he goes through life.
oh, wait, is the list gone?
Scroll up.
Yeah, I can't seem to... Okay, there we go.
So you
Okay.
need a canned sugar.
What are these drawings? I'm sorry, this is the worst drawings for explosives ever. I see sugar.
Scroll
looks
up
like
a little
salt.
bit further and you'll get the text.
Oh,
list. So
okay, sugar, soda can, duct tape, sodium chloride. Okay.
Now pay
So
attention,
sugar, soda
007.
Yeah.
I like how he writes it like a video game prompt.
Yeah, I know. No, it's the drawing that I have issue with. Okay, so where am I going to find... Soda can I got. So where
By
am
the
I
way,
going to find...
we just get a hello from Bad Boys Zombies who says they liked our Destiny videos.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for watching.
We'll be doing some more when the Destiny 2 beta comes out.
Oh, yes, please. Yeah,
I'm
we're
pretty
going to be
excited
cranking
for
that
that.
puppy out, what is it, the 19th when it's out for Xbox One?
Yeah, something like that.
Yep. So we will definitely be continuing
Ooh,
on with
look at
that.
the exam files.
Why does he have sugar?
Yeah.
Cheat.
Ooh,
Big box of sugar.
Okay,
Just
now
right out on
definitely
the
look at
desk.
the
You're
exams.
halfway home, Matt.
Look at how bad
Only a
Warren
B
did.
minus? Warren has shattered my faith. Of course, I'm barely passing science.
See,
Yeah.
that guy's not smart.
See, that's only in the American schooling system, because for a UK student, a B minus is like, hey, a B minus.
Well, it depends on what school you're at, but surely in any subject in which like that's supposed to be a huge part of your personality, like the guy was wearing a quantum physics t-shirt.
I very
you
often,
would
in my
expect to have a
professional
good
capacity as a lecturer, I have written official letters to American sponsors and things saying, you have to understand a B is an excellent grade in the UK.
But
It's
this
very
is so
different.
not so
Really?
B
Oh,
minus,
okay.
B minus in
I've-
US is
I've-
like he's like, you dodged a bullet, son.
Yeah.
You better do better. Grade inflation is real.
Why we need to take a photo of that right now? No idea.
Just for fun.
Because it's
It's just
Okay.
because you take photos of lots of
Blackstar, do you
things.
want me to tell you where everything is?
Absolutely. I thought you guys were going to.
Okay. I will. Okay, so first of all,
sodium chloride is a weed killer. You'd think Warren would have told me that factoid.
I don't think it would
No.
have, been popular
no,
with all the
because
weed
he either
fans out there.
doesn't know or wanted to make it sound cooler. So if you go over to the fish tank on the
Oh,
opposite
so-
side of the room,
Yeah.
turn on the fish tank.
Everybody's asleep. I hate to wake them up, but I want a picture. Good evening, fish.
Now take
We're
the
messing
fish
around with our body clocks.
so fishy.
Glass is gonna... Okay, she didn't use the flash.
No
Thanks,
flash.
fish.
Wait,
Nice
and she
to-
didn't even stop. I mean, she didn't. Her hand didn't even stop moving
Nope.
long enough to take that.
And also, and what aquarium has a light powerful enough to expose on
Yeah.
whatever it is, on Polaroid.
Polaroid
All right,
camera.
so now go all the way to the right.
Okay, so
go to the very back of the room, next to where the skeleton is.
A run key?
It's the right trigger. And there's the weed killer. Now, you're going to have to use a chair.
Box.
Do weed killer
Maybe
boxes normally have...
It looks like it wants you to take it first. Try and take it, and then Max
then
will
screw
say,
up, then go...
Don't use your power.
You know you're clumsy.
Use the chair.
Don't waste your rewind power.
No, Max is going to lampshade the fact that you have to interact with it first.
Right. And increasingly through the game, the things that have become annoying through the... Did you get it?
Yes.
You did. All right. Things that have become annoying get talked about and lampshaded, yeah.
Okay,
I dislike puzzles that require you to fail before they'll let you succeed, even if you know the answer already.
Yeah.
I don't like that as well. Hey, read Mom's text messages. See if you've ever talked back to her.
Nah. Okay.
The last one
so
is duct
sugar.
tape.
Okay, duct tape we need. So where's the duct tape at?
It's in the art room. It's by the tripods in the back that she said are carbon fiber and art.
Yes, this is art. Okay, so...
God, girls know nothing.
I'll say many of the students in this school know nothing.
That's why they're in school.
This is like a scene in a horror film.
No, the lights are just off.
Still kind of like the scene in a horror film.
One stupid thing and Mr. Jefferson gets screwed. Nice going, Max.
Woohoo!
I have a cold at the moment, and I'm also reading Stephen King's The Stand, so I'm sort of slightly convinced that I'm going to die.
You tried to see the good in the world.
Captain Trips.
Yep.
Victoria, that is
Don't
pretty
fear the
fucking sweet.
Reaper.
How can I hate somebody that shoots like that? Daniel's a better illustrator than photographer, said Max, the art critic.
It's weird that she says that because he definitely had the best photo of that book.
Yeah.
Victoria's cigarettes? I'm sure Mr. Jefferson is impressed.
Man, Victoria's just so edgy and cool.
Nah, she's gonna die.
What I was
of cancer.
impressed about is that they gave one of the few things that is definitely American is that box of cigarettes. That was an American
Now it's time to
box
show
of
Chloe
smokes.
that Max is the bomb.
In the UK,
It's
all
the
of our
right
cigarette
trigger.
packets have to have illustrations of cancer on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Hey, you could put
they're all-
skull and crossbones on them and people will still buy it. Okay, so...
And in Canada, they also have to do the same thing. Oh.
So glad you still have your locker, Kate.
Anyway, so in Canada, they have to do the same thing, Jelly Bean, but they've also changed the boxes. The boxes are now longer and thinner, so you can get bigger pictures. So, you still get 20 smokes in a pack, but they're
more
not
cancer as
stacked
well.
by 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get way more square footage of cancer.
Take it easy on the door, Chloe. Let's try this instead.
Boom! Literally. Yes! Time to blow shit up!
Look at how excited she
Wow,
is.
both of these are serious pyros. Mm-hmm.
This is so cool!
Yeah, what could possibly go
Ready to
wrong?
haul ass.
Yeah, these books will stop it. And this open
By the way,
I think that would make
none of this
it
is
fun.
sensible at all.
No, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Not to mention the fact that it's still in line of sight of the thing.
Oh, we are toast!
What?
Comes the whole Arcadia Bay.
Well, no, and see now it doesn't matter, right? You just walk into the room and then you rewind, so you never had to use the explosive, right?
That's
the idea,
that's how
but
you solve this.
gotta
Okay,
find
so that's
whatever
that's
we're looking
logical.
for quick.
No, just rewind.
No, just rewind.
Oh, really? Is that actually
Be
work?
smarter
Yeah,
than
Yeah,
Max.
so you
rewind.
never
Yeah.
blew up the door.
And then open it from this side.
Yep.
Use the right trigger to speed up the rewind. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so
Now open the door.
If I can get this bastard open, she can't cheat with her rewind. Oh, this is bullshit. Fuck you, door.
Okay, that was funny.
Welcome
I like
to
Chloe.
my domain.
You are magic. I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister.
Actually, I just came in through the
The
window.
company I keep. Now, let's find what we want and beat it. My powers only go so far.
Man,
Or
I
so
can see
long,
where the principal
technically.
locks this room up. Fancy faux art crap. He must want everybody to know he has money, but no taste.
Hey, rich people stay rich by not spending it on good things.
How can you trust somebody who has a fucking bronze bird in his office? I'm glad I was expelled.
Excuse me, that's
if only
Maltese?
the principal had a Monet or Picasso, you'd still be at Blackwell.
Eat me. I'm gonna pilfer the papers on this ugly-ass desk.
That's right. Don't leave your prints, like, everywhere.
Okay, sure. It's ugly, but damn, is it a cozy chair.
Yeah, make sure you're farting it.
This is your chance to truly get all deductive and shit, Sherlock. Find us some clues about Rachel, or Kate, or Nathan. Anybody.
Yeah,
I'm
just
on
put
the
your
case.
dirty boots all over his computer. Because reasons. Oh my god, I've got to turn on the lamp first.
Ooh, read Kate's file.
That's what I plan on doing.
This pretty much sums up Kate. Shy and sweet. And in the wrong place.
There's a problem with heights. I'm just going to grab this so we can actually scrub through it later on.
Bless.
Only 2 more files to go. If I would have signed the petition, I could have made the difference.
Yeah, so the science teacher, I think, was recruiting petitions for a signature. Signatures for a petition, rather.
Damn it, I hate it when I get those backwards.
I guess being a bully isn't the
But I can't remember what it was for.
I'm not as thick as you dyslexic I am. What'd you say? I don't know. Shut up, let him talk. You're only mad because the voices talk to me. Oop, files. Here we go.
And nothing here.
Look under X. Come on. Ooh, liquor supply. Oh wait,
Rachel
no more
doesn't
Boeing
seem
papers.
so troubled based on all this.
Oh, neat. We
There's
can
not
go through
much here about
everybody's
Chloe's
stuff.
Investigation. Man, I don't blame the principal for expelling Chloe. Bad Chloe.
Bad
That's-
Chloe. Yeah.
That's
What is she,
why
GPA
you like her.
1.7.
what is she, a dog?
She's such a bad girl.
Let's
I know.
nab this last file, Sherlock. Weird. This asshole has a spotless record.
I wonder what. It's 3.7?
Like I'm not gonna read my own personal file.
Oh,
Ooh, what's it say?
2.8.
2.8.
Does it say potential
Whoa.
drug dealer.
You're a ditz, girl.
No, again, I think this is more European. Like, she's supposed to be, you know, like, average. Possibly better than average.
She just doesn't apply
This
herself.
file is going to be so spotless.
that's a B-
I'll
that's a-
projectile
Oh my
vomit.
god, 3.9.
It's a B minus.
Look at that. 3.9.
Yep.
That's just painful. See that makes me want
I
me to
have
put
make
her off
sure
the roof.
Warren doesn't have a criminal background.
So if he's got a B
Wait a minute,
minus, how has he
Warren's got a
4?
4?
How is that possible?
How could he have a 4.0? That's just wrong, Mr. I need help with my explosives. He must have like broken into the computer to change his grades.
It's no, he probably doesn't understand how computers
I
work.
should go to
Probably
It's,
he needed help. He had to put
his
potassium
parents
in
are
it.
probably bribing the school,
Now why can't I look
like
at these
Nathan's
files?
parents.
I could have sworn there was a prompt.
I guess being a bully is in the Prescott DNA.
Mm-hmm. It's an obvious conclusion. Is there a letter on the desk?
Sorry about that.
Can I
I'm
read
gonna
that?
mute myself better.
I think you've read.
Oh,
Oh, no,
bronze.
the note.
I gotta move the
Yeah.
Maltese Falcon over. I mean the Bronze Hawk.
You're not so tacky up close.
Charming.
Pick it up, because I want to see what's under it. Worst
I think you
snooper
have
ever.
to talk to Chloe, maybe?
Well, I've looked at everything else, so I'm just wondering if there's anything over here. Oh, whiskey!
Ooh, whiskey ball.
Woohoo! Partay!
Whiskey in the
If I was the principal
Jado.
of Blackwell.
Yeah, but how good is it? That's what I
Really?
want to know. Does he get good stuff, or does he get the cheap crap? Anything? Nothing. Nothing. Okay, let's speed this puppy up. Come on, Chloe.
Max, You better come check out these files.
My
Nathan
God.
accuses Rachel of bringing drugs on campus, and my step troll went along because he thinks Rachel was a bad influence on me. Assholes.
If David is teaming up with Nathan Prescott, that's a bad sign.
Nathan Prescott III. Ooh, he's so money. And you know the Prescotts dropped major bank to bury Nathan's real file.
Yeah.
Look, it reads like a rap sheet. Bad grades, teacher complaints, secret probation.
Rap.
But I was expelled?
The Prescotts always get their money's worth.
I mean, it's almost like the cops work for rich people. What's up with that?
Yeah, never heard of that before.
Crazy talk.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room.
With black curtains?
Over and over. That's it.
That's fucked up. What does this even mean? Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Whoa, listen to this. David M. always asks what's going on in my head. David M. always helps me follow those he follows. It's pretty cryptic.
No, it sounds like they formed some sort of weird team, the Super Hebrews.
Jesus. David was stalking Kate, hassling me, and now we know he was all over Rachel too.
Oh, we are so going into his garage files. Plus, I'm getting a little paranoid in here. We got our info, let's bail. But maybe we shouldn't leave without a gift.
Is she gonna go for the liquor?
We're not taking the cozy chair.
Max, do your powers include mind reading? Or did you just rewind because I tried to steal the chair? Shit.
Let's try that.
I know how you roll.
I know how the chair rolls too.
Get out of here. We pressed our luck enough.
Hello, what have we here?
Money, money,
Holy
money,
shit!
money.
Jackpot!
Money.
Wow, sir. That's a lot for the handicapped fund.
Dude, there's $5,000 here. I could pay Frank back tonight. This'll chill him out after you almost, you know, shot him. Are you gonna make a big issue out of this? Or just rewind and take the greenbacks for yourself? I hope you do that instead of...
There's an idea.
Ooh, okay, so...
Now what are you gonna do?
Ladies and germs, leave the money or steal
leave
the
the
money.
money. Leave the money.
Personally, my inclination would be to leave it, simply because...
Steal it.
It's not a...
Totally leave it. Like,
Funk's
Absolutely
recommendation...
steal it.
Yeah, Funk's recommendation makes me conclude that this would be the correct course in leaving the money.
I mean, the moment you steal it, you make a crime happen. At the moment, you can walk away and nobody needs to know you were there.
Exactly.
I've got my power to protect you, right?
No one would know you were there if you stole the money.
But no, they'd know somebody was there because there would be no money.
Not to mention their fingerprints are everywhere in this room.
No, there should have been an option to rewind so that you could find the money before Chloe knew it was there.
Yeah.
And you could take it and later blame it on Chloe. Because people would believe that.
Wow.
That's cold.
Yeah.
It is.
I think you should rewind and take the money.
I'm sure you do.
No.
Rachel in the dark room.
With black curtains.
I love that they scanned in his really creepy
yeah, they just had to make a copy of it. It's like, wow, we need evidence of his psychotic behavior.
It kind of makes me wonder if, like, somewhere in a file somewhere in America, there is a Xeroxed copy of Narc's amazing illustrations.
Wow. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, a lot of them were not dirty, and so I still have them, I think, at home in a box somewhere.
Great, I'm going to have to go digging around through the attic now.
Swimming? You want to take that risk now?
It's been a cray week. You didn't let me take that money to pay off Frank, so if he pops a cap in my skull, at least allow me to have a little carefree fun for a few minutes. Splish splash?
You're right.
We I want to say this really supports my whole Chloe and Max are in a burgeoning relationship theory.
I disagree because people swim in pools.
They do. I'm just trying to get over the fact she said hella. I think her GPA is dropping by leaps and bounds.
I mean, how many times
Black Star, it's been a cray week. Let her say hella.
God, please, no, I wasn't going to bring up the craze. I just
think, you know, inviting one person to swim in the dark with you in a sort of illicit context
it's a little suggestive.
Has its loaded meanings, is what I'm saying.
Little connotation.
I interpret that in a certain way.
Chloe is so psyched for girls' night out, so...
Yeah, she is.
I interpreted that people are addicted to whatever boost they're getting from risk-seeking behavior.
With people that was never trying to bone who weren't trying to bone me.
Yeah, I think they're both trying to bone each other. I think Mac's getting a bit,
I think they're
slower to get there.
girlfriends.
Boys or girls?
So
I think they need to try harder.
okay, this
Now,
seems
this
like
is basically, are you the top or the bottom in this relationship?
well, that's just it. So, well, see, knowing her demeanor, I would have to say that my character would be bottom. So,
Girls,
Wait, what?
of course.
What?
Girls. Ooh la la. Let me check to see if the pool's heated.
was that the wrong choice?
It doesn't really matter.
I don't think it really matters. But on the other hand, you're doing an illicit thing. What's the point, really, of changing in the girls' locker room? It's the same one you would use if you were doing this legitimately.
Yeah, but there's a real strategy for not going anywhere near the boys' locker room because
Right.
that's disgusting.
You could probably smell it from outside the...
Exactly. I still remember what the boys' changing rooms in my school smelled like.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
I actually threw up once when I was in high school and we had to change in the locker room.
Presto!
Dude, it's getting old. Try and dazzle me with another trick.
What? She's gonna come
See,
out with
she's
her
hurt.
underwear?
She's hurt.
Yeah, she's butthurt.
She was not hurt.
Looks like Brooke wants to go to the drive-in with Warren.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Is that what that looks like?
I don't know. Hard to interpret some of these things.
Those look like the most cozy, comfy towels in towel history. Want?
What? What are they like?
She said those look like some of the coziest.
I know.
comfiest
I'm just
towels in
like,
towel history. Want?
What are they like? 800 thread Egyptian cotton or something? What the hell towels do they have at this school?
True story.
Oh,
So
no.
I was at a conference in Liverpool and staying in the university accommodation, and they genuinely did have some of the coziest, comfiest towels you've ever seen. And we were all like, "Oh my god, guys, have you checked the towels?"
Okay, so I think this is going to be semi-important.
Bus ticket.
Mm-hmm. One Portland. And the date.
Where did you find it?
This was in
Kate's
Kate's
locker.
locker.
Was that?
Well, see, that's why I wanted to go with the girls' room. I figured that if they had lockers or you know, articles of clothing or something interesting, it would be here as opposed to the other one. But then again, the narc like going, wait, his reaction made me think, oh, there might be something in the boys' locker room that I need to sneak to.
Jefferson said, "Don't confuse
Well,
art with artists."
that's some great post
These are
hoc
cool shots.
rationalization you did there, Black Star, and I approve.
Well, I'm just wondering if it's worth rewinding to go find out.
No.
Probably not. Or maybe you don't have to. I mean, can you hit the boys' room on the way out?
Rachel
Not
abides.
really, no.
That's a weird piece of graffiti.
Is he supposed to be the dude?
I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be a Frodo lives kind of thing.
Yeah, could be.
Ooh, pink goo. I see why everybody brings their own soap.
So are you going to take off your clothes or what? Don't tell me I have to do it.
No, you both do.
I don't think anybody has ever drowned here. I hope. In case I run out of air, I know where to come.
In case Chloe takes your breath away. Badum tish.
Oh, yeah, I was waiting for there to be a joke and
Coffee
relating
and
that.
swimming. Good combo. Yes, we get it. Otters. Don't even think I'm gonna make a move on you.
I'm surprised you don't want to go throw him in the pool.
Wait, why did your mind go there exactly? I mean,
I don't know. On the rescue
They're
dummy,
CPR
I have
dummies.
no idea. There's two of them over here. That's why I
You
thought
do
maybe
CPR
So
on
the
them.
rescue,
it might be
right? The
important.
rescue dummies who do
Right
CPR, and
hand.
so there's like some mouth to mouth in there, you know. If I recall correctly, this is where Sherlock and Moriarty meet.
Yep.
Yeah, somebody's strapped with explosives, and I believe there are snipers in the upper levels.
The plan is win.
Wow.
All I do is
Great
win.
strategy. Thanks, Napoleon. Okay, I assume there's nothing terribly interesting in here that I need to find.
No,
then?
you want to
No.
get out there and start ogling Chloe.
I was trying to delay the oogle as much as possible for fear of that.
No.
completely.
The oogling of the teenage girls has got to happen in
No,
this game.
I want to fast forward the oogle as much as possible. Why are you holding your phone next
filming.
to a pool?
She's filming this like all adolescents who get caught committing stupid crimes.
Yeah, exactly, because they want to share it on their
actually very
face
true.
space.
Oh yeah, baby. Feels like a hot tub. Too bad you made me feel like the queen of assholes because I wanted that cash stash. Tell me you're not gonna stand there watching me like a zombie. Don't you dare! Come stop me, hippie. Okay, you asked for it. Cowabunga!
Okay, making me creepy.
Why, look, an otter in my water. Dun 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 dun
See?
dun 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 dun.
It's not so much like making you creepy,
I don't know
it's
what
just
you're
like
trying to say
revealing
about
that you're
that.
creepy.
Stop.
Yeah.
I can't even watch any of those shark shows.
Oh, come on. There's huge fans of Shark Week.
Shark Week, Shark Month, Sharknado.
Means something slightly different for girls.
How many Sharknado movies are there?
Right, Shark Week is a
I
current
think
internet
they're
slang
pushing
term for
5.
You wouldn't know
period.
about that.
What?
No, seriously, I think they're pushing 5.
That's stupid.
Oh, it's beyond stupid. And they know it.
I'm
That's
in
part of the
Shark's
appeal.
Here.
Oh.
She would totally love being in here
Yes,
at night.
it is stupid, but it's
Wish you guys had met each other.
the word.
We will.
They do
With
it.
all this stuff going on, I'm starting to think everything is related, and I want to find out for Kate's sake. She almost died today.
Your power is changing everything, Max. Especially you. I can already tell. You're not
I
so
like
chicken shit
Chloe's
anymore.
full
Thanks,
sleeve
girlfriend.
on her
You know
arm.
what I mean.
That's
You're
cool.
becoming like this
Yes.
force of nature.
It is
More
lovely.
like luck of nature.
I think it makes her look like a
Come on,
pirate.
My power failed trying to rescue
I
Kate.
know. It's pretty hot.
Maybe I'm just stumbling back and forth.
She
in
just
time.
spoken in the pirate accent. That would be awesome.
Army
stumble when you
hearties.
save me, Max.
Arr.
Now, I
Not
like she
that
says,
time.
you didn't stumble when you saved me,
That's
but
because you were there to kickstart my power.
So it's time
there
to start
were
moving forward in
multiple
time.
times when
And
actually you
we're
did
obviously
let her
connected
die.
since
Yep.
Without me, you would have never discovered your power, right?
That's something I like about Max. She does not
You make me
admit
feel like I
any
know
of
what
her
I'm
mistakes
doing.
that she has made.
And you
She
make me
just
feel like
takes
I have
all of the
reason to stop
compliments.
being in Arcadia Bay.
And just
And
go,
then
oh
agrees.
yeah, yeah, it's
I
a
think so goddamn.
Yeah, I
very
am perfect.
good
Thank you.
strategy,
the
yeah.
smartest, most talented person I've ever known.
Not based on her GPA, she's not.
Dude, I'm not her groupie, okay? And I'm sure
Mm-hmm.
you have Blackwell bros all over you. Like Warren.
She's got a 4.0.
Warren is nice.
Nice. Ouch. That means friend zone.
No, he's really cool. It was so sweet when he stood up to Nathan.
He got his
But
face beat, and we
I
ran
haven't
off
told
and
him
left him
about
to his
my
fate.
mind power.
No worries. Once you get over yourself, you're gonna make the world bow.
As long as you're there with me.
Don't look so sad. I'm never leaving you.
Okay, we're getting sappy.
Now I'm getting cold in here.
Because
They should
we're
pee on
yapping
themselves.
instead of attacking each other. Otter versus shark style. I think I've had my pool experience for the year. Let's jet.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
Don't worry, you'll be able to dry yourself with the towers and roll back time, and then the towels will be dry again. Magic.
Ah, that's genius.
Isn't it?
Never even thought of that. You would never have to do laundry.
Ah, that would be awesome. Oh my god, you know what I just thought of?
What?
Gross.
You could go out for
I feel like we just
Chinese,
went swimming
completely
before.
pig out, then roll back time again.
Oh
and then
my god,
eat it
yes.
all over.
Yes.
Oh,
You would still have the Chinese food in your stomach.
exactly. But you'd only have to pay for it once.
But does this mean that
Just go to a
entropy doesn't
Chinese
exist?
buffet.
See, now I want Chinese. Okay, I'm sorry. Are we worried about being discovered now?
Yeah,
I have to go
somebody's
now.
come in, so you have to now do a creeping stealth puzzle, which is actually really fun.
Then why am I holding a giant lit cell phone?
You're not the smartest. We already saw your GPA.
Wait, how are we dry and got our clothes on again? I'm confused.
Girl power.
Do we want to roll back time here and like start
Time
this
has
over?
passed.
I know, it's okay.
Say hi to Chloe.
Hi to Chloe. Oh, you mean in the game? No.
Oh, sorry. No. I thought you had to say hi to her.
I just rolled back time. How could they be there?
Flee!
Dude, hide. Like when we were kids.
Oh, thanks. I didn't know what hide meant.
Just look for a hiding spot.
But I don't fit in these lockers anymore.
Hello?
Oh.
Wait a minute. How can he be in two places at once? That makes,
You can.
That makes
Two
no
different
sense
dudes.
whatsoever. Oh, they're two different dudes. Oh, okay.
Hello? Anybody there?
Have to hide in this corner?
You just have to stay out of the torch beam so you can rewind if he catches you, if you see what I mean. So you want him to come through the room,
Yep.
but you just don't want to be seen.
I just thought maybe I had to go jam myself in the corner like she did, because there's another space on the side of the room there.
No, everything should be solved with timey-wimey.
Can't you just wait until you get caught and then like
Yeah,
walk
well,
behind the
that's
guy
what I
and
was
rewind?
thinking. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
that would make a lot more sense.
Oh, the camera won't let me move the where I want it to move.
Anybody there?
No.
Nobody here but us chickens.
Better not
Okay,
try any
now
help.
Destiny 2 beta confirmed.
Today.
Stay there.
Serious.
Now move back to the near
I
the
heard
door.
something over here.
I'm waiting for
Yeah,
him to
go,
pick
go,
a
go.
bloody
Go,
side.
go,
Who's here?
All right,
I got a
good. Now run out
flashlight
that
and a
door.
stick.
What?
He's got
darn
a
it.
flashlight and a stick.
Go around
Go.
the other way and run out the door.
Go, go, go.
It won't let me run.
You,
So
don't
you
need-
have-
you can just leave now.
Yeah, I don't think you were supposed to come in here. There's
you
no
were,
way out over
because
there.
You can leave from out here,
If you go into
if
the
I
pool,
recall correctly. I think so.
You've gone.
I think this is how you leave.
We are so invisible.
No, we're in a giant echoey room is where we're at. Shh.
Invincible, invisible, and vulnerable.
teenagers.
Yeah, that's what they think.
Or
About the
police
invincible
cars.
not being teenagers.
Turn around. They're coming. We have to find another way out.
Boy, that guy is terrible at his job. Holy crap.
Yeah, seriously. You can't see two teenagers talking 20 feet away from you in a well-lit back building.
Blackwell security officer lives, so I'll be safe. Okay.
Stop talking.
Into the car.
Yes, the silent car that will take us away
Yeah.
very quietly.
That will slam the doors on a big open metal truck. They'll never hear it. Especially the starting motor. Let alone the squealing and running away.
We are so fucking awesome!
Yes, we so are.
Wow, the
You
excitement
get
of
caught by the
teenage
license
girls.
plate cam in the parking lot.
Wow.
Way to go.
Remember those teenage hijinks.
So at my
We are the
school,
champions.
well, at Eastern Michigan, there's a. I parked my
Door wall
car.
high.
No, I parked my car right in front of one of the cameras, and someone broke into my car and stole a backpack full of about $1,200 worth of stuff.
Oh, God.
And so I made a police report. Luckily, they have the cameras. We'll find the guy. They never even looked at the cameras.
Of course not.
Yeah. The whole police report, when I turned it into insurance so I could get the money, the police report just said, like, they hadn't done anything to investigate it. It's
No,
possible
they
Blackwell
never
isn't gonna
do.
investigate anything.
They're too busy worrying about rapes and murders to care about recovering your property. If they happen to
But
run into
at-
somebody
at a
and he happens to have the
at a
property on him,
college?
you might get lucky. But that's it. They're not going to go hunt your junk down. Nobody does.
No, that's true.
All they Dude, they could have just looked at the cameras and then figured out where the guy went. He might have just walked across the street into a house, but they didn't even look at the cameras.
Not worth their time, effort, energy, money. Sadly, but that's just it. Property is for insurance companies. It's not for police recovery. You'd be better off actually having a private eye or somebody look into that.
Always remember
Anyway,
this moment.
you have to take a selfie in bed with your girlfriend.
Yeah, this is weird.
They're not dating.
Uh-huh. Really?
This supports Jilly's assertions, I think. I mean, otherwise, what is it you're remembering this particular morning?
It feels like
I
a
mean,
different
are
world.
you
Because you
commemorating
broke into
something?
a school?
I'm just wondering why they're not soaping wet. I mean, where was the
Right,
towels
which is
and the
totally commemorated by a
clothes on
photo
time?
of yourself you take the next morning in somebody else's
I'd
bed.
like to do something good.
We'll always
for
remind
people
you of that
who
time you
get
broke
paid.
into a school the night
I
before.
can't even submit my
Yeah.
photo to represent. I just don't want to be rejected.
Every great artist gets
I
rejected.
don't know, it makes sense to me.
So you
Hey,
have
they want to be
enter
girlfriends, fine, but you know,
Even though
I
I'm
don't
thinking
want to
it's
do
going
anything that's
down
going to
one
screw it
step.
up. But I still want to, solve the
Come on,
Nancy
I
Drew
don't wanna
mystery
see
here
Octavia
too.
Bay burned to the shore. I just say shit like that because I've been trying to get out of here since you left, basically.
The only thing about her
could find
character, she's
Rachel
not very
and pay
supportive.
guys
She's
off
just
and
like getting me
still
into more
leaving to
trouble
start
and
a whole
causing
new
more
life.
problems than she's solving.
I think Chloe is
Wish
really
we could just
manipulative.
hang out all
She's
morning
Yes.
with you.
if you think of her
Well-
as a girlfriend, she is a
Maybe we
bad
should get
girlfriend.
off
She's
right?
very
Oh, yeah.
emotionally
Yep.
manipulative.
Oh,
Well,
there's the schoolgirl
bad
on the
influence.
text today.
I'm starting to feel like going to Blackwell every day is a test. I just need to get on my regular school schedule again.
What day is it?
Yeah, murder investigation,
No,
manipulating
I mean,
time. I mean, we got some things to do.
Is it Saturday?
Monday, Tuesday, I have no idea.
It's a school day. I think it's
8 a.m.
Wednesday.
class?
I'm so wiped
She
out
does
from
have a
last
class
night,
this morning.
but it was awesome.
Also, look
It's
at the
not,
posters
it's not
that she has on
college.
the wall.
They have class every morning.
Oh, the poster she has on the wall. You mean of the man and the woman kissing?
I don't think
The
that's a
normal
man.
posters?
And the women,
Pretty cool to
like,
keep over the
half
Blackwell
clothed.
jam.
No, let's
People
not be
do that.
binary about it.
Tomorrow the world.
Yeah,
We
they
need
do
to
it if
step
they're
it
trying
up.
to make a statement about their
We
sexuality.
still have to be careful
No.
how I use my power.
Yes.
One of my ex-girlfriends had posters of Avril Lavigne half clothed on her wall, and she just likes
I love how
Avril.
she says she doesn't want to get stuck in time. It's like, excuse me, don't you want to make sure that you don't stuck the universe in time?
I don't think teenagers are that self-aware.
I'm just saying, her
They're not
phrasing
self-
just seemed
they're
a
not
little
selfie-aware.
Yeah.
selfish. That's all.
Badumtish. I just want to say though, I love both of their t-shirts in this scene. I would totally wear both of those t-shirts.
Yeah.
What, chicken rock? Yeah, they're
Same.
total.
Rocked
They
it.
nailed the girly fashion statements in this. Yeah, so
They sure did.
I'm wondering if they talked to some Hot Topic employees or something. Or
The thing that bugs me is
You should
the
probably get up.
out of
Yeah, yeah.
season
I'm just
Christmas
wondering,
lights as
is there a
decoration.
prompt? Oh, there's a. I'm sorry. The B to get up option was covered by my microphone. I didn't see it. I was expecting them to do it themselves since they pointed out the selfie.
But I think that is a great, like, they do a couple of scenes like that, and that's totally a teenage girl, and I'm sure a teenage guy thing as well. It's just that sort of sitting, being together type thing.
Yeah.
By the
just
way, why
loitering.
is the stepdad okay with the stolen street signs that are being used as decor? Not that this is uncommon.
Probably
I-
because they weren't
I-
on his beat. I don't know.
I
They're
bet
expensive.
you-
Town
I
people get
bet-
pissed when you do that.
No, I bet you those are replicas sold at Anthropology or something like that.
Mine
Chloe
weren't.
is nowhere
do people
near as
actually
hardcore
do
as
that?
she thinks she is. Oh yeah.
Yes, they do. Absolutely. But
Sorry,
not
that
at
is
Anthropology,
ridiculous.
but like
My-
Urban Outfitters.
That's
My
just
road
lazy.
signs-
Go out and steal your
Yeah,
own signs,
seriously.
you lazy.
My stolen signs were completely and 100% legit, and I want to send a big
Right.
thank you out there
Exactly.
for my bus driver at Central Catholic because he actually let us take him on the bus, and and that was awesome. We had the best
Yep.
bus driver that we had senior year. But yeah, I had not one but two one-way signs that also stupidly I put my name on them for fear of somebody else stealing them, and I could say no, those are mine. But yeah, it's in fact I think Octavia had them in her
Was
bedroom.
it
or
rights
something.
of salvage or something? I mean, was it
Exactly.
just like,
Hey, they're
officer,
never,
just fell on the ground. All I did was pick it up.
sort of. Just it fell on the ground after we disassembled it with
I don't
ratchet
think
set.
I'll be moshing today.
Oh, I've just remembered a really
say the most
I
random
find
things.
a slightly creepy thing happens.
What, where it
and-
says suck right here? Or no, suck it. That's what it says.
No.
You'll see it in a minute.
Yeah, there is a creepy thing that happens in this bit. You want to go to the bathroom,
okay.
I think, to brush your teeth.
Well, she said I wanted to get dressed first.
Oh, sorry.
Doing all these girly
Yeah,
things
go ahead,
in the wrong
go ahead
order.
and look in the closet.
Well, that's what I was gonna do and get some clothes on first, because I don't want to go down the hall to brush my teeth and run into what's his face.
Wait, doesn't she remember having tried that?
Wow. I remember this old phone. We decorated it together.
Oh, it's the rainbow pooping
Yeah,
unicorn.
Narc, don't ruin this. Don't ruin this game. Don't ruin this game with sensible questions.
No, but I mean, don't they write
Yeah, I
it
know-
as
I know
if
what you
she
mean.
remembers
Don't even bring it
the
up.
things
Don't even
she
bring it up.
attempts?
Please
No,
don't.
I think she's
Please
sort of saying, if I had chosen that action, you know,
I didn't know
if I'd chosen that timeline.
Okay.
I agree.
But
it's
David
not,
would still be on her case. I think.
yeah, she pretty much always says whatever you do. She's like, oh, what if I'd done that other thing?
So damn cute. She's really trying to suss out what my vision means.
Supernatural science. I don't
great.
think those are the right words.
still
Close,
have-
get dressed,
no.
get dressed.
We still have the joint there? I'm surprised.
It still reeks like a chlorine factory.
See if you can find a suitable outfit in my fashion hole.
yeah, Narc's waiting for a line for that one, but he can't quite think of one that would be, I don't know, family friendly, so we'll just leave it at that.
Time for some
Aren't we already labeled 18 plus? I mean, this
Hey,
this
there you
movie's
go.
got the F word all
Rachel
through it.
left a
We are. Yeah, I know the game throws it out there, so.
She's your size.
But not quite my
See?
style.
That
See?
is creepy as creepy
Yeah.
AF.
She is
Creepy
dressing.
AF.
Oh, I
She's
missed that.
dressing
What
Max.
happened?
She is dressing Max as Rachel, the one that she clearly has sort
thing
of
for and
unrequited
is
feelings
missing.
for. Yeah,
No,
Presumably
I don't
did.
think I don't think that's clear.
Stop
And
it's
also-
so clear.
Oh,
Put this on.
no.
blow it out your ear, Punk. Come on.
Hold on. I don't think it's clear. And I think this is just practical.
What?
Who hasn't dressed up in clothes of someone dead?
So,
So,
how
Funk.
about this part?
Now, so
Whoa.
Funk, obviously with your best male friends, you have, of course, dared them to kiss you because that's just a thing that people do when they're friends. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a thing that people
Well,
do.
yeah. It was when he kissed me at the theater.
Look, there have been many times
I love how he doesn't
in
deny
my
it.
life where, okay, I'll admit, this
Okay.
is weird, but maybe girls do that. I don't know.
When exploring their sexuality.
Okay, so the question is now, do I kiss Chloe or do I don't kiss Chloe?
Well, remember, you can always rewind.
I was talking to Jill about this in a really long email.
Yeah, we did have a
Friends
chat
who were-
about this.
All of my,
Hurry up, we're
when I was
trying to
a kid,
keep
all
the
of my
pace up,
friends who
people.
were girls
Kiss
had
Chloe. Kiss Chloe. If you don't like the reaction,
these
undo it.
urges.
Oh, she's gonna freak out.
You're hardcore, Max.
See? Look at
Now I
that.
can text Warren
He
and tell him he
walked
doesn't stand a
away,
chance.
said you're
Unless he's into
hardcore,
girl-on-girl
and
action.
didn't.
Of course he's on
finish.
to girl and girl action. He's a guy.
Oh man, that was priceless when I kissed Chloe. She didn't think I would.
I think aside from, again, issues of consent, but she did ask, and it's Max's reaction is maybe more important than Chloe's.
Mm-hmm.
She's your
I would agree.
But not quite my style.
Which is none, because Max has a
don't have
personality of a
style yet.
graham cracker.
At least give
This
it
is
think-
also true.
I think
She
Chloe
does
was
not come out
trying
of her
to
shell
assert
yet.
dominance with the dare,
Yeah. Yeah.
while
Chloe-
secretly letting out what she wanted to have happen, and then reacted that way
totally
because she
agree.
didn't expect it. And then Max was like, "Hey, that was pretty cool,"
guessing yourself, Max.
which should tell you something about her, even if it doesn't say anything about Chloe.
I totally agree.
Well, let's see what happens if Max doesn't kiss Chloe. I've
example.
never
Yeah.
not
I
kissed
dare you to
Chloe.
kiss me.
I have not kissed Chloe.
I double dare you. Kiss me now.
What happens? Well, we'll
Wait and
find out.
see.
Sorry, not that easy.
Oh, like I am? Just admit that you already macked on me, then used your rewind. Now I can text Warren that you're saving yourself all for him.
I am so going to best unfriend you for that.
See, she's disappointed.
I love the.
Notice how she references Warren in either case.
Yeah.
And neither one of them reacts into like, ooh, you know, I mean, nobody reacts that way about it.
Yeah. Well, my
Max
question
just said,
is,
"Oh, I'm not that easy." She kind of made a half joke about it.
Yeah. Well, my question is, A, does she really want to be wearing a dead girl's clothes? And B, would she have said that same line about Warren if you try that selection first, or that only shows up in the second one?
Sorry.
Go on down.
No, she says the same thing either way.
Okay. Just
I
checking.
have to wake and bake first.
I promise not to tell.
Let's not rewind and find out, okay?
Does your school start at 11 a.m.? What is with you people?
It's currently 8:23 or something, and her school
Supposedly
starts
on
at
one of
9 according to her schedule.
Yeah.
So now you can just go downstairs.
Am I gonna run into the jerk face?
Don't think
She'd
so.
be out of the house by what, 6:30?
Yeah.
I mean,
Amazing.
Just go downstairs.
Like when we were kids here.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. It's a weird thing. And also, I think he was thinking about skipping classes, but yeah, it's very strange. Okay, apparently 8:07?
Very glad. Okay, well, now what
Yeah,
does
because-
Mom want?
because the night after the school was broken into, there'll be nothing suspicious about showing up late for class. Nothing
Okay.
at all.
Do I actually have to call Mom? Because Mom apparently
No,
wants
no.
me to talk.
You have
Okay.
no. Just go downstairs for
gotta-
sake of speed.
Excuse
just
me,
go
I gotta
downstairs.
pee first, you know?
Okay.
But it won't, the game
know-
won't let me.
No, you
Do you
don't.
know when girls pee after staying over in somebody else's bed is because they've been doing something?
I thought it's because they, you know, had a full tank.
No, it's a UTI infection.
Ah, well, either way.
Or a UTI without the infection added on, because that is a redundancy.
Hair dye,
Yes.
toothbrush. Wait a minute, whose toothbrush is this?
Next we get some money out of the ATM
Why
machine.
would I grab a strange person's toothbrush? That makes no sense. Or,
I think after what you've been doing with Chloe, it's okay to use her toothbrush. It's
Where's
just relationship rules, you know?
Now, wait. How did we resolve the Kiss Chloe thing?
We didn't.
we didn't.
So she didn't kiss
The
her.
only option was to go to the dare, and either you do it and she pulls back, or you try it and she says you already tried it and rewound time. So there was no actual contact. Okay, do we want to talk to,
Yeah, you want to talk to Joyce.
Good morning, Joyce.
Rachel, I mean Max.
There are many other many opportunities to be a lesbian with Chloe in this game.
Chloe. Now tell me
Yep.
exactly what you want to chow on.
Pancakes!
Pancakes is the
Pancakes.
most important thing since you chose breakfast.
Oh man, I
at the-
really want
Seriously?
pancakes.
at the diner.
I'm more, well, last time
No,
you
you
guys
know what?
complained where I didn't do bacon.
Pancakes, absolutely pancakes. There's a
Narc?
Tigers player called Joey Pancakes.
You know what? Normally I would say eggs, but I had eggs for breakfast today, so
now you have
I
to
go
stay
pancakes at
consistent.
this point.
You have to stay consistent and not pick bacon.
Pancakes. I thought you would have missed those. Ah, you ate more than William, and he loved them.
I remember. We would race each other to grab them from a stack.
So this time, you can help me with the
My
ingredients.
kid's
I need you
dumb
to grab
friend
the eggs
came
and
over
milk.
and tried to take the first
Egg
stack
and
of
milk? No
pancakes.
problem.
I would ban her from the house.
Does a woman who works in a diner really get that much out of cooking at home
I love
for
that they
people
still have
for
the same
free
refrigerator.
that don't live there? I mean, she's
Okay,
a
how am I
saint.
supposed to open this? It won't.
Maybe
it won't
she
let me-
loves cooking.
I don't think you. I don't know if you are supposed to open it.
Well, she
Are you?
says I'm supposed to get eggs and
Oh.
things, and where else?
Eggs
do you
and
keep-
milk are supposed to be in the fridge.
Yeah.
I don't know how you
Oh, well,
people
there's-
in Europe do it.
Why?
Why is the milk out? Who left the milk out?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That is so wrong on so many levels.
Now for the mother's milk.
Ugh.
What?
Oh,
Big creepy thing to
please
say.
tell me that's not what they meant.
Okay. People writing this
Speak-
game were weird.
Speak to Joyce.
Where are the
You have
eggs?
to give her the milk.
Oh, I know, but seriously, that,
One thing at a
Come on, Max.
One thing at a time.
Find those ingredients
Oh,
so we can
sorry.
go down.
wrong.
yeah, I've got the milk, so I need
Wrong.
the eggs. So why are the eggs not in the refrigerator, like where they're supposed to be?
Length from her.
Eggs quite often get left out on a cupboard
Well,
on
eggs,
the side.
you gotta remember,
in the
eggs are
UK.
not kept in the refrigerator in Europe.
What?
Yeah,
There's
quite
French,
often they're kept
so they're not
inside.
going to think eggs go in the fridge. They're
Eggs are
literally on a
so
bowl
supposed to go to
her
the
left.
fridge. What are you talking? Seriously?
All right, look. All of the appliances in our kitchens here are Italian, made for the Italian market, and it's got an egg tray in the door of the refrigerator.
Look at the outlets. The outlets are also off. Look at that. Those cables.
No, sorry, they're in a bag.
Wrong. In a bag?
Front door.
Bag by the front door.
Front
What?
house.
Oh my god!
What? Oh, okay. Well, it's a bag of groceries left by the door. Somebody walked in and put it down and didn't pick it up.
Okay, they should be shot for that anyway. That's just
that's
wrong.
a crime.
Seriously. Joyce, you're the worst.
After all these years and everything that's happened,
I love how, Max doesn't put away the rest of the groceries.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's so wrong.
Those clothes remind me so much of her. Such a sweet girl. I'm just hoping she's living large in L.A.
I'd love to think that too, Joyce. But
Wait, was she a sweet girl or was she a Hellraiser? Because a minute ago,
I keep hoping that
she was a sweet
Rachel will show
Hellraiser.
up, or you can send a message to Chloe from Hollywood, or wherever she is.
Why do I get a feeling that she's going to accidentally bump her shin on that oven and the door's going to open and she's going to be in there?
What?
Seriously, that's what I'm totally expecting that for some strange reason.
That is a weird series of events you've got in your head.
Totally, but that's what I would expect.
All right.
I hate to even think this, much less say it out loud, but I think Rachel is in serious trouble.
I know. I watch those awful true crime shows, and it makes me ill if I think about Rachel ending up on one. So I don't think too much.
I see why Chloe is so obsessed with finding her.
Max Caulfield, are you actually jealous of Rachel?
Yes.
maybe.
Maybe. Rachel was so much cooler than me.
You think? Then why has Chloe been telling me she wishes she could be more like you over the past 5 years?
Doubt it. Did she really? 5 years ago feels like 1,000.
I would like to say that I
a
imagine
century
Jilly Bean has said
You're only
the
18,
jealous
Max.
comment
You think?
is about. Okay,
It's not all that.
you can definitely be jealous of somebody.
Breakfast fit for us queens. And a cake.
Just for having somebody else as a best friend.
Yeah,
My friends-
definitely.
Can.
Yeah,
My
I'm not
friend
arguing.
Jackie was always really jealous of. It doesn't matter.
I think.
I just think context is key.
Okay, so I have to go down to
Rachel-
the basement to find a fork now, and then go to the attic and get a plate, or are they in cupboards like normal people?
Yeah. Rachel went to Hollywood
Sit
to
down
audition
at the
for a
table,
part
I
in
think.
Mulholland Drive, I think.
Oh, next to this beer that got left. Oh, so I have to pick this chair. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And you have to sit. I always eat while standing.
Mm-hmm. Well, you also pee in the sink, so, it's normal for you. I just think it's kind of
not
weird that I'm
often
making
anymore.
a waitress serve me in her own home with her
Yeah,
own
that's the
food.
part
Thank you
that
so
gets
much.
me as well.
Yeah.
I'm never leaving this table.
Good, you can clean.
That's fair. Now put peanut butter on your pancakes.
I don't want to be famous for this.
You're not.
For what?
No?
The apocalypse or for the snow?
Why not? Why not? Why the heck not?
That's one way in the history books, I guess, but...
I'm glad that's creamy and not crunchy.
It's Blackwell students
You're
I like
wrong.
both.
or something.
You're wrong about that. Max is wrong about so many things. Peanut butter's
Eat
only
the
one.
fucking
I
thing.
guess
She's
nobody
young
wanted
and
to plant
inexperienced. Oh, I really wish I had like proper American pancakes right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drooling at the thought.
I'd rather have waffles. It's like pancakes, but with abs.
No, pancakes are better because they're fluffier.
Never. Waffles
Yes.
forever. So, which do you like to have? Pancakes or waffles? Please leave a comment in the comment section below.
It's a like for pancakes and a favorite for
I know
waffles.
these photos don't measure up to your
Don't
work.
listen to those instructions. They're misleading.
My favorite photographers probably take pictures similar to yours. You make David happy, Joyce.
He wants us all to be happy, Max. He's just not great at showing it.
He's just not familiar with the concept.
I don't think I can rock this outfit like Rachel.
You have your own cool style.
That's such a mum thing to say.
Yeah, she's saying, yeah, you got mosquito bites, but still, you
totally
kind of,
remember
you know,
that
sell
day.
it.
I'm glad. William took this picture with his instant camera. Oh, it was the last picture he ever took. He had his car out right after this, and
I know, Joyce. I'm sorry.
I didn't show you this to be morbid. In fact, I want you to have this. This was when my baby was so full.
Here, remind yourself of that time you caused your best friend's dad's death.
Yep.
She's not today.
Here's a memento of that.
Also, I don't need this cherished family moment. I want to give it to you, who I haven't seen for the last 5 years.
Yeah. Who is making me serve
Did you guys
them?
have a bonding session about how fucked up I am?
Yep.
It's not always about you.
Chloe,
Also, the chlorine has not been
Just
kind to your
most of
hair.
the time.
Stop picking
Yeah.
a fight. Eat instead.
I'll keep the
I can do two things.
Go peek in the garage.
Now stop whispering, or I'll know you're talking about me.
Stop being so nosy, Mother. Jeez, I can't do anything around here without everybody getting up in my shit.
You're such a little shit.
Excuse me, I'm eating.
Fly off the handle like that.
Excuse me, I have to use the bathroom.
Sure, run off and pee when you should back me up.
Now who's being paranoid?
See, I can't eat that when everyone's talking about the bathroom.
Nobody else does.
Okay, can I go rewind time so they can stop
I
fighting?
do need to get into David's computer. He's gotta be hiding shit.
Okay, I gotta admit that after witnessing that scene, like, my mind isn't really with the cloak and dagger David computer thing.
Try again.
I'm more concerned about being put in the very uncomfortable situation of having to pick one side in an argument between my supposed friend who invited me here
And the
and
friend's
her
mom.
mother who just cooked me pancakes.
Yeah, it's kind of tearing you apart. He's tearing me apart, Lisa. Oh, hey, Mark. So I'm so happy
You
you
can
were
get
born today.
I gotta tell you what happens. You can get David kicked out of the house, and
Nice.
You can also side with him, and there are no bad repercussions.
Cool.
Nothing to see.
I like the kicking out part.
I would know that I did it. That's bad enough.
Did we search
I
this one
think
already?
his password his password might be in his car. I think.
Why would his password be in his
nice
car?
sticker.
I believe he saved a receipt from the first time he met
Looks like David has read
Joyce,
this a lot.
and the date is the password for the computer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sun visor.
Yeah.
Joyce might as well have wrote "Let's get married." That might be a useful password.
Dun dun dun.
Mm-hmm. You beat me to it. Oh, wait a minute, is there anything else in the car that I want to look at?
Now the
I don't
car is
think
ready to
so.
roll. This is a better hobby for David.
Did you guys see the ones
there's a
on that
knife?
on that receipt?
Ooh.
Yes.
Even David Madsen might be
That
an
was
angel to somebody
those
else.
are some of the most exaggerated ones I've ever seen in my life.
My field angel, keep your wings up.
Oh, what is that little tape?
Obviously, David's parents care about him. That date might be a good password.
So basically,
It's
it's
not.
just
It's
some
the
red
joystick.
herrings floating about. That's the only thing that you've got. So, in the interest of speed, I would go back to the computer.
Can't picture David driving Joyce around with this on the car.
Family.
Yeah, family.
11/27/08.
Score! Max the hacker strikes again. Whoa, spoiler alert. Rachel definitely hooked up with Frank. But why does David care?
Because he shipped Rachel and Chloe.
What? No.
I think David he knew something bad was happening, so he was trying to
Instead of
save
stalking
Rachel
David could
Yeah, I
in
was
a
just trying
creepy
to.
way.
I was just trying to wind you up.
No, you never try to do that. No,
Huh?
never.
Occasionally, I do stir the shit.
You mean occasionally?
This is so wrong. Oh, creepy bastard.
Oh my god, it got our whole schedule and
This
everything?
guy is pretty creepy. I
He
like
is
that.
very creepy.
Seriously, got her entire schedule and her ID and everything. Yeah, that's
Can you
look at
just
this.
look at her online
Online
aliases?
aliases.
I love
They're
that about her.
adorable. Says the girl who goes as Jelly Bean, but like that's still very cute.
It was funny. I thought you changed it to Killy Bean, consistently, not for that one time.
About this now.
It's just for my Xbox related
more
stuff
thing
because
to-
Jelly
Yeah.
Bean was taken.
Yeah, but it sounds so vicious and evil, and yeah, I'm gonna pwn all those
Now,
little
why-
new boys online.
Why did the writers choose to have his password be the family-related date as opposed to one of the army-related dates?
This pass log
as I've
number I
said
think
a bunch of
could be
times-
important. Maybe 7171.
If you want.
I don't know. I just thought it might
the
be important
writers
later.
clearly
Head
have
back in.
a point of
All
view
these drawers to look through.
on a lot of things, and the writer's point of view is that David Madsen is a good person.
But
No, not but.
Really?
Their point of view is he loves his family, he's trying to keep the school safe, and he's a good person. The girls think he's creepy, but that's because they don't understand him. That's the writer's point of view. That's not my point of view. That's not the point of view of most of the people who play this game. But you can easily
I'm wondering
tell that's
exactly
what, the writers
what threat it is that this school faces that can be defended with the firepower that he is keeping. I mean,
ex-military,
Well-
they like collecting guns. He may be a hunter. He may have a.
I know, but the
hobby or
writers
whatnot.
the writers could have chosen to make this a code inner city urban school, in order to present a more credible threat to the students. But they chose a very, a very upper class looking suburban prep school.
I think these questions are actually a bit spoilery, actually.
I have to take a nap after writing up vandalism reports last night.
What happened?
Some little shit-ass
I love how
broke
she
into the
totally
swimming
knows.
pool. This is what happens at these PC bullshit colleges. Entitled students taking over the campus.
They turned off the lights and got in the water and everything.
Blackwell students.
Who else would do it? And I'm gonna bust them.
It's not like they threw a Buick in the water, dude.
Figures you'd be here. Is that your Rachel Amber Halloween costume?
You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Leave Max alone, David.
I will admit that he has a fair assessment of teenagers, but
Yep.
he's a obvious
He can
dick.
spy on everybody. Like he spies on all of us here.
Don't start, Chloe. Not now.
Yeah,
I'm
well, I
just
ate your
always starting
pancakes,
shit,
so
right?
yeah.
Not a denial.
Not now, Chloe.
You used to call me a loser for getting kicked out of Blackwell. So who's the loser now, David? Who haven't you accused or harassed? Between your investigations into Rachel and Kate, what have you done besides get in trouble?
You better hope they're not tapes.
Ooh, okay, so who do I side with? Because, boy, I really want to pick Chloe.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you're going from hindsight,
Should I do a timey-wimey thing?
Joyce is upset when she kicks David out.
Right.
Chloe's upset with you if you side with David, though.
Right. Well, yeah,
That
that's the
said,
thing.
it does not appear to actually have an effect on your relationship. So in terms of, this is another choice where once you've done it, you can see that the writers definitely have a correct choice that they want you to make, and that's side with David. That said, David's a dick. Side with Chloe.
Well, see, that's just it. I have no motivations to do that. You know, they've not given an argument from David's perspective in any way, shape, or form that would incline me to pick that.
Okay, then let me try to
be couched in jerkdom. You know.
Then let me try to make one, even if
Please.
the game isn't really making one and the authors aren't really making one.
Well, it's not making a clear one to me, anyway.
He is mad because he thinks you broke into the pool, and you did.
He doesn't know it's me.
He's right.
Well, of course he's right. But
He's right.
He's complaining about kids and he's generalizing on teens, on
he's
stuck-up
being
brats,
a dick.
on
He's
blah, blah,
abusing
blah.
his power. He's jumping to conclusions.
Yep.
I guess for me, the judgment is that in terms of what you would consider to be normal, acceptable, or at least within bounds acceptable behavior for adolescents versus what are the bounds of acceptable behavior for armed adults who are working security for a prep school, he is more out of line than you and Chloe.
Yes,
I mean,
considering
what they did
nothing was
basically,
vandalized.
At least,
we went
and
in there
it's
with a set of keys and opened the door, you know.
But he doesn't know any of those things either. He's only talking about the pool.
Right.
He hasn't said anything about the office or any documents brought. He doesn't
but
know
even when we went
anything
to the pool,
about that.
We didn't. All we did was turn on. All we did was leave the lights on.
Yes, I know. I know.
I 100% agree that you should side with Chloe, but if you had gone through every single scrap of information throughout the whole game about David, you'd see somebody who is aware there is something going wrong in the school. He's aware that girls are being targeted. He's not very good at talking to people. So when he tries to talk to Kate about it, he ends up confronting her.
Yeah, his people skills are terrible.
Now who's being spoilery?
No, this isn't spoiler. This is things that you would have known if you'd gone through loads and loads of things.
If I had gone through this, with a fine-tooth comb, as if I was playing this by myself, I would probably have either a different impression or more information with that regard. So she's just pointing that out.
He's clearly got PTSD or mental illnesses or whatever. So he, he is trying to be protective, and I think this is what Funkman was saying as well. But I totally agree that from, even with all that knowledge, I would still side with Chloe. He's an absolute dick, and for the exact reasons that Narc said, as an adult, you cannot do that.
Yeah, well, you should
in a position of responsibility.
So the question is, do we want to side with David just so that we see what happens, or should we just side with Chloe and be done with it?
I would just
side with Chloe and be done with it.
You're a bully, David. I saw you harass Kate Marsh when she was going through hell. You could have totally helped her. Everybody at Blackwell is a suspect to you, except for Nathan Prescott. That's why the students and faculty don't like you. You even threatened me. I do respect your service, but you don't respect anybody.
You were smoking pot in Chloe's room. That's illegal.
So is spying on people in your family and at your work. Why do you have photos of Kate Marsh and Rachel Amber in your files anyway? What?
Oops.
Is this true, Max?
Yes.
Nobody's asked how she knows that.
You have these files at all. I find this very disturbing.
I do not
catch the leaker.
take this kind of interrogation.
Fake news.
Not from you punks.
It was
But
less than half.
I mean, that's a really adult fear, is finding out that your partner has pictures of teenage girls.
Yeah,
like, that's
files
a proper
and photos of
adult
teenage
fear,
girls.
that
Yeah.
one.
That creeps them out.
You better go to a hotel until we figure this out.
You can't kick me out of my own home.
It's my home, David, paid for and in my name. You know
Wow.
the law, right?
She got the
And you have
pink slip.
pictures of teenage girls.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I'm outflanked.
Yeah, he talks everything in military terms.
Just in case you forget.
Yeah, I know. It's like they're beating that horse into the ground.
I hope Joyce doesn't hate me for tearing into David.
And under divorce law in most U.S. states, if this home is in her name prior to the marriage, it is not a marital asset. Which means,
exactly.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah,
absolutely.
He doesn't have any claim on it.
Zero claim.
Huh. When I bought my flat, my solicitor told me that if I got married, then suddenly it would not belong to me anymore. I was like, what?
Hey,
That's a reason for never getting married.
Absolutely.
In most, not all. I would have to check about Oregon particularly, but in most cases, it's assets that are acquired after the marriage takes place. That
I'm sorry. I found that fun.
Assets of the
I found that funny when she said, "Don't rewind this one." Okay, so are we
That
leaving?
said, when you get a divorce, sometimes if you are the main breadwinner in the family, things that you had before your marriage can still go.
It's always possible to come to a settlement that requires an asset to be liquidated.
Wow.
But that's but that's different.
But that's why the trend of marriage is going down and down and down. Nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to take that risk anymore. It's not worth it. Which is sad, but it's true.
Frank has Rachel's bracelet. What else does he have in there?
Motherfucker better not have anything. For his sake.
He has beans.
Yeah, so there's a puzzle coming up. I wonder if this would be...
So we just got this guy kicked out of his house, and now we're going to the diner where he went? Is that him?
No, he didn't go to
No,
the diner.
that's Frank.
Yeah, that's the other
Oh,
guy.
okay.
Frank,
That's, see, the hat
guy
down.
you were
I
gonna
couldn't.
shoot.
I know, they look the same from a distance.
White guys all look the same. What can you do?
This is coming up to another set of puzzles. Should we take a quick 5-10 minute?
Oh yeah, what do we take a break?
Also, because I could use getting another limbs in.
You come in and watch.
Sounds like a plan.
Then you can tell.
Okay, we're going to be taking a few minutes. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. We'll be back momentarily to continue on with our playthrough of episode 3 of Life is Strange. Okay, we're back in.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you, everyone, for staying with us.
Frank, he needs to check out his RV, and then you rewind after you get the key, and...
Chloe, I got this. I'll be right back.
Don't let my epic plan get in the way of yours. I'll try to scrounge up a Scooby snack to distract his mangy mutt.
Now to find a quick and easy way to snag Frank's.
This is fun. This is fun stuff. This is where Frank became a lot of people's quietly loved characters.
So I have to go engage him inside the diner or something, or?
I think there's quite a few things out and about that you could do around. I can't remember how important any of them are.
Well, since I'm out over in the parking lot, I have a feeling there's a bunch of things to look at and or do, but...
There's the crazy woman round the back, isn't there?
Oh, look at the name tag. R.J. McCready from The Thing.
Yeah, from
oh, I love that. That is awesome. Be someone a little bit more even-tempered, child. Okay, so...
If you swing round the back of the diner, and I think you might have to go... I can't remember. Maybe if you have to go the other way, but keep going that way at the moment. If you can. Apparently, no.
No, I was going to try and jump, but apparently jumping's not a thing.
No, jumping is not a thing.
Which is weird, because they're girls. Oh, God, there's a dead bird?
Dead bird.
Dead bird.
This is so creepy.
I thought she was
So
going
you have to go around the other side of the diner.
There's another dead bird?
Dead bird.
Oh.
Tornadoes, snowfall, eclipses, now dying animals?
Dogs
and
cats.
animals never die
killing the
in real
birds.
life. It's just really weird that animals are dying. I thought they were
just
all
in a
immortal.
row, in like sequence, in a group, together at the same time.
If you think that's weird, you should check out the ants on the sidewalk.
As you step on them constantly?
No, not that sidewalk. Go around to the diner.
I was wondering if there was anything around over here, like,
What
useful.
the hell is this? Ugh, gross.
Oh, Chloe. She's going through the garbage, or the trash, or the bins.
Is there a prompt for something? I thought I saw a prompt for something.
Nope.
Okay, you're saying that ants on the sidewalk I should peruse for some reason.
Yes.
What, that wasn't a joke?
Go past the door to the diner.
It's going to turn out to be nothing.
Keep going.
I'm going to get run over here, aren't I? Oh, God. Oh, and they're going in a giant circle. Okay.
You can take a photo as well.
Now, if you were below the equator, they'd be going around the other way.
Did you guys ever watch a TV show? I think it was called Threshold, and it was about it had, I think it was it had loads of people in it. It had Tyrion in it. It had Brent Spiner in it. It had...
You can talk to that woman back there.
Yeah, talk to the crazy woman. But anyway, it had all of these little spirals coming up because of an alien invasion. Really scared the shit out of me.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it. It was a great show.
Who are you? Max, can I get you something from the diner?
I heard about that girl almost jumping off the Blackwell roof.
That's
I like how you can say Rachel there.
I was able to actually talk her down from the roof.
That was you? Well, if I had a bottle, cheers.
Thanks. Wish I had a bottle for you. But I need to find out.
I think when you say Rachel, it just asks her a question about Rachel and you shift the subject.
Max the enabler.
To not see, so I see everybody and everything.
So now the question is, who should we ask her about?
Frank.
David Madsen.
Oh, okay. One for David Madsen, one for Frank. Jilly?
I'll go with Nathan.
It just to mess with my head. All right. I think I want to go David first, actually.
I think Joyce's husband David has something to do with all this.
He's an uptight ass, but I think he just wants something to do.
Like make life hell for me and his family?
Sounds like you know a lot more than me, child.
I just think Arcadia Bay is in trouble.
Maybe you'd like to tell me what you're hiding.
Weed?
Tell her the truth.
Tell her the truth.
I feel like I can trust you as much as Chloe. And you
Why?
might think I'm crazy.
So this line
That's her
spawned
mom.
1,000
I'm just gonna
like fan theories when these
I
episodes
had
were
a
coming out.
vision of Arcadia Bay being destroyed by a tornado. For real.
Don't tell me Max is talking to herself.
This is what we were saying. We were like, is she talking to herself? Is this Chloe?
So-
Who is this old woman?
I'll spoil this a little bit for you. If
should I
you
go back
don't
and try
tell
the other
her-
ones?
No.
Oh, I
If
don't
you
want to. I don't want to
tell
ask
her,
her the other ones.
She dies if you don't tell her the truth.
Hi, how are you?
Well, I'm
Wait,
homeless. Otherwise, yeah.
If you don't tell her about the tornado, she dies.
I heard about that.
Hold on a minute.
Kate Marsh.
That
What?
was you?
Wait, why are you doing the same thing?
But I need to find out who else is involved.
No, I want to ask about the other guy.
I know, but what's the point of choosing the same things that you did the first time?
No, because the
if you're
only
gonna
one I
bother
wanted
to do it again.
No, because I want to see the other ones were just Frank and Nathan.
Frank Bowers.
You still get those, even if you ask Rachel the first one.
Right, but I don't want to vary any other choice.
Looking more jumpy than usual.
I don't know how he hasn't been arrested yet.
Sounds like you know a lot more than me, child.
I just think Arcadia Bay is in trouble.
Maybe you'd like to tell me what you're hiding.
I feel like I can trust you as much.
Too late for me to judge anybody. Plus, you're not crazy.
I'm just gonna say this. I had a vision of Arcadia Bay being destroyed by a tornado. For real.
Could be. Bad mojo is in the air this week. Thanks for the warning, Max.
Okay, so that's basically. I thought maybe she might have had some information about either of them.
No, she was just like a sort of a creepy old exposition, or well, not even
So wait,
exposition.
so you don't
sort of like
you don't get anything out of by asking her about Rachel?
Yeah, apparently.
But she does. But yeah, because she had this kind of weird attitude to it, everyone was like, "Who is she? Is she supposed to be somebody from the future? Is it more time travel?" So I didn't want you to miss out on that experience.
Gotcha. Well, hopefully we saved her now that we told her the truth.
Hey.
That was a weird selection of truth, though.
It was, wasn't
it? You don't want to get too much into it, but yeah, she basically just told her exactly what she thought, that the town's going to get ruined by a tornado.
Okay, but that is not what is on her mind. That is not the thing she is hiding. The thing
Right.
she's hiding is that she's rewinding time.
Yeah.
So,
which she didn't divulge. So, okay, bad day or worst interview?
Worst interview ever.
Worst interview ever.
Some punk messed with the train tracks, and now I have to wait for 3 days until I get my cargo. Time is
Who was that, eh?
There is a little conversation puzzle where I believe you talk to this guy about his bomb-ass truck and go over and take a picture of it.
Eclipse, and a slut trying to commit suicide.
Maybe you should leave then.
What if I could? Hell, even that shifty Rachel What's-Her-Face asked me once if I'd drive her to Los Angeles.
You knew Rachel Amber? Can you tell me about her?
Nope. Christ, why don't you get a real job instead of homework? I'd love to see you Blackwell
This
turds try
truck
to drive
is
my 1977
awful.
Needham 18-wheeler out there. Like I said, interview over.
Is that how people talk about their cars in America?
No.
No.
Only people who talk to other car people about things like spouting out specs like that. So
I'd like to see you talk to me again in a few minutes and repeat back the same information I just gave you. Then I'd respect you.
Hey, how's it going?
Peachy. Interview over.
Yep.
Actually, I wanted to ask if that's your bitchin' 1977 Needham 18-wheeler out there.
How the hell did you know that?
It's crazy. It's like you told me.
Oh, now the question is yeah, Rachel.
My friend Rachel Amber told me about this cool rig in town because I love taking pictures of truckers.
You knew Rachel.
That doesn't sound
Shouldn't
weird
give a
at
rat's
all.
ass about truckers or real work.
Oh, So you must have known her too?
Only from the diner. She was just a gold digger. She belonged in California with all those, you know who know what's. Good riddance. But you can.
He was gonna say Jews,
anytime.
wasn't he?
Yeah, I see you're into flannel
That's
just
not-
like me. We should pose for flannel, GQ sometime. Okay, so that means I can actually go over and take a photo of his truck for some reason.
Come
for my
over to my
collection.
house for breakfast
So,
and
so
have
did
some plaid.
they do that just so you would feel okay about whatever disruption you caused with the train?
Maybe, yeah.
Because you caused him economic harm, but it's okay.
Okay,
because he's
now
a
can I
jerk,
cross the
like
street
everybody
without
else?
getting killed over here?
No, you
No, you
apparently
can't cross the street. You just have to get the right angle on the truck.
Oh,
there you go.
America.
Look, this isn't
yeah.
this isn't Street Crossing Simulator or something. I mean, come on.
It'd be cool if there was a Frogger mini game.
Not crossing.
Wouldn't it be awesome if you could like rewind during Frogger? That would have been awesome.
I think that'd be kind of messed up if you could do that.
Bacon and eggs only $5.95. That seems quite expensive for bacon and eggs.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
But, you know,
in America.
Yeah, that's more like a ham and cheese omelet with a couple of sides and a bottomless coffee kind of price.
Yeah,
I think that's the price for like the All
I'm
American
ready to
at.
nosh again. Oh, but I
Bickford's.
need to get those keys from Frank.
What I can, my explanation for the prices is they went to New York City once, which is the most expensive city in the world. Not really, but it's super expensive. And so they thought everything in America was that expensive.
Oh, please. I can remember being in New York where Narc and I were at a Macworld, and we had to pay like $15 for like the worst breakfast you could imagine. And that was back in 2001. I can't imagine what it is like today. In fact, I can remember the water, okay, literally just bottles of water, were $10 at the expo. It was insane.
Holy
for what new price.
Yeah,
New York prices
at
was.
Expo Center or whatever. They're awful.
So, okay, I assume I gotta. Oh, should I spill something on Frank? Because apparently I have the option.
Spill his beans. Spill the beans.
Spill.
Pig. Try the floor.
Whoa!
Beans, are you fucking insane? I was eating those beans.
Oh, he's about to kill you. So yeah, you rewind. Try something else. Maybe ask him about the beans.
He seems to like beans. You've learned this from this conversation.
Yeah.
So what do I take?
Ask him if he has any stock in Heinz.
I don't think he has stock in anything.
So just as a reminder, he's wearing Rachel's bracelet and you're showing up pretty much looking like Rachel at the moment.
Playing with guns and dressing like Rachel doesn't make you cool or tough. The fuck do you want?
How do you know these are Rachel's clothes?
This guy also has
'Cause she
accurate
looks beautiful
assessments of
in them, and you
teenagers.
look like ass. Aiming a
Grab your keys and let's check out your RV.
Let's not.
I love that that amused you so much.
Wait a minute. I creep you out?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you
wait a minute.
basically
Do you love
turned...
this guy?
No, but you've turned up in his ex-girlfriend's
Groundhog Day
clothing.
on them until I get the info I need.
His missing girlfriend's clothing.
Right.
I just wanted to see what would happen if I did this.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, so rewind there. And then go over to talk to Nathan to try and get information about some shit that you can use to become friends with Frank. Nathan's over at your table that you were at with Chloe.
Rachel? Whatever the fuck. Oh, look, Max Amber. Is that your punk rock girl outfit? That was classic watching you turn on your everyday hero Jefferson yesterday.
Considering we're in a public diner with a police officer right over there, you shouldn't advertise your rage, Prescott.
No worries, because you're the one trying to fake it till you make it. At least you were smart enough to keep your big mouth shut in the principal's office.
Ooh, you've got more options.
Yeah.
Try drugs for sale.
Well, I don't know. We got Rachel and Frank. leave.
Well, that would work too. I think you should just try and get some weed.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we. Yeah, is he gonna cop to it though with the cop there? I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, his family owns the place.
Yeah.
I would just ask about
Listen,
Rachel and
Nathan,
Frank.
I'll take back everything I said about you. If you hook me up with Frank. Know what I mean?
You look like you've never even taken a hit of baby aspirin.
How do you think I stay wired all night studying? So is it a deal or
Doesn't
not?
aspirin
Ritalin,
give
like everybody
babies
else.
rise syndrome?
Deal. You'll
I have
get
no
your school
idea.
supplies. Just go over to Frank and whisper higher education. You'll hook your ass up.
Try interrogating somebody else.
I love that.
cool. Okay, so do I want to rewind time and do something else?
Yeah, because I think you want to specifically ask him about Rachel and Frank.
Yeah. How's this going so slow? Okay.
Rachel?
Okay.
I bet Frank hooked you and Rachel Amber up with party supplies.
Nice try. Rachel partied like a fiend on her own. More than me.
I doubt that.
Like you would know, virgin. Even that pig over there knows Rachel hung out more with Frank. I mean, don't talk to the cop about that, dumbass.
Okay, is there anything else we want to ask him?
He's great. I don't know. Go try Frank. I don't remember how this one goes.
I wonder if I should spill some more things, though.
What the fuck now?
Buy drugs. Higher education. Buy drugs.
By the way, Frank, I was wondering if you had any, higher education.
That's so not suspicious at all, Max. Bless you.
Yeah, sure. Do you want the after-school special to go with that? Jesus. Look, I don't sell anything but bottles to feed me and my dog. I work for a living. Not like you spoiled Blackwell punks with too much time on your hands.
But
nothing. Don't ever ask me for anything ever again. Ever. Now back off.
Yeah, I would have been surprised if that actually worked.
So if you know anything about drug dealers who hang out in truck stops, is that they're very particular about their clientele.
Yep. They don't want to ruin their brand by selling to the wrong people.
Right.
Okay, so how am I going to get Frank's keys, then? I mean...
Speak to... I feel like there's a thing about tripping him up and running at the same time, but I can't quite remember.
I thought you did it by spilling the beans. I thought that was how you got him.
I think you...
No?
Yeah, but I think you've got to spill the beans and move something so that he can't get up.
How can you snag Frank's keys?
Look at the...
I
Go
could
into the
chug this
bathroom.
beer, or dump it on Frank. Beer is gross, so Frank Bauer
I'm pretty
starts in
sure.
a face full of beans.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
What were you saying?
I figured it'd be something with the cop, to tell you the truth. I would have...
Yeah,
well,
go and talk to the
you
cop.
can go and talk to the cop, and then rewind time all the way back to the start, and then talk to Frank. And he
There she
should pull out
is,
his keys for
Super
some
Maxine.
reason, and then you grab
That's
them
your
and
new nickname
rewind.
around the bay. Sorry, but you did earn it. We're all real proud of you for helping Kate down.
Thanks, Officer Barry. I was just lucky. And right on time. Kate is who counts.
I'm glad you're representing Blackwell Academy.
We'll call you Supermax for short.
Did I ask him about Rachel and Frank, you think?
Yeah.
Nathan said that Rachel Amber represents Blackwell. With Frank Bowers.
Bowers ain't no student anymore. Sadly, he does represent one side of Arcadia Bay. I want you to stay out of his orbit, okay? Him and that rabid mutt.
I heard something about Frank Bowers and his puppy.
That means staying out of this
That
diner?
boy does love his dog.
Especially when the dog is your personal drooling bodyguard. You can bet he trained that poor thing on blood.
Gross. I wouldn't bet. Where did he get the pup?
Frank used to bet on dog fights. Now, to his credit, he had a revelation. He saved a bunch of the dogs, kept one for himself. He's still a creep. You and that Chloe stay away, right?
So now go back to Frank and rewind the whole way. So you haven't had any of these conversations. Keep going. So, yeah, there might be one more. Yeah, okay. So now, if you talk to him, you've got lots of extra information.
You show up after almost shooting me? You have serious balls, little girl. But hanging out with Chloe, playing with guns, and dressing like Rachel doesn't make you cool or tough. The fuck do you want?
Okay, save dogs.
Yeah, I think so.
You act so scary, but you did save all those dogs.
One, I'm not acting. Two, who told you about the dogs?
It's actually a great story. You're an animal lover. Could I pet the doggy? I could go grab him from your RV right now.
I won't even let you pick up the dog shit.
This is why Frank is a good character.
Besides, you don't want a leash. You want these keys right here. Look at your eyes dilate. You're worse than a junkie, Max. But no fix for you.
So now I want to rewind time and grab the keys.
You want to grab the keys
just grab
first?
the keys.
I'm afraid I'll have to take your keys now, asshole.
And now rewind time.
You did not just do that. Give me back my keys, bitch. Give me my keys now.
Yep. So now when you rewind, you've still got the keys, and he doesn't even know. He doesn't even remember taking them out.
Yeah, which
Now
does make you question if there's like a second pair of keys now in his pocket, or...
No,
he's just going to reach for them because he doesn't know.
Yeah,
that
they're
missing.
just not there anymore. Which really makes me wonder what they're going to do with the
Uh-oh,
prequel.
I got to save her from something. I can tell. I knew it.
Don't save her, she's dumb.
Alyssa, watch out!
Quick thinking, Max.
I love doing that because it bugs you. Okay, so now...
So now you want to go into the RV.
Oh, where's my girlfriend? Oh, there she is.
I should have known. The amazing Spider Max.
She's not your
Couldn't have done it
girlfriend.
without Frank. Now let's get in.
Not yet. But if Jilly has her
You
way...
need this, Max.
Oh, that's what she was going through the bins for.
Oh.
On your mark, get set.
Woof!
Throw.
Okay, throw towards
You can
the road
kill this
or throw
dog.
Don't
Why
kill
would
the
I-
dog.
I'm not going to
No, we
kill
don't.
the dog.
We don't need to kill the dog.
I assume I want to do it in the parking lot so it doesn't go
I'm
run
just
out into the road.
letting you know that you can kill the dog. Yeah. Not that, you know, I didn't say you should kill the dog.
Get it?
Now we can snoop in peace. But let's not waste time.
Worst dog ever.
The doggy is busy now, but he might come back.
The doggy. Ugh. The joy of watering, did that billboard say?
My room was a shithole.
Yeah,
Might have
that's
been.
kind of weird.
Creepy drug dealer.
I hate it when adults
Frank
use
has issues, but
cutesy,
he's
like,
not
kid names, like calling
At
dog
least I didn't
doggy.
think so until
Yeah,
I
it
saw
bothers me.
his bracelet.
Good.
Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast to Big Sur and beyond?
What's Big
Yes,
Sur?
we'd be tearing up the highway. And you dare me to drive it like you dared me to kiss you? Chloe,
I'm
we're
going
on
to
schedule.
Google
We
it
need
just so I don't speak before.
Speak ill of a
double-checking.
famous locale that people are big fans of. We wouldn't want to insult them. Oh my god, look, dust specks! Oh wait, no, that's wrong game.
Yeah.
Sorry, the Thimbleweed viewers will get that joke.
I didn't hear the question. What was the question?
What's Big
Big
Sur?
Sir.
According to Wikipedia,
Big
a
Sur, oh,
lightly
it's in
populated-
California.
Yeah, I knew that bit, but I wanted more specifics. It is an unincorporated region of California's central coast where Santa Lucia Mountains rise abruptly from the Pacific Ocean. I believe it's a big attraction for surfers, I think.
Okay.
It's very famous for the dramatic cliffs on the water.
Yes, the
and
longest
the Pacific
and
Coast
most
Highway
scenic
offers
stretch
wonderful views.
of undeveloped coastline in the contiguous United States.
Yuck.
It sounds lovely.
Yes, it is. Oh, look up.
It is.
some pictures.
Google
You'll love
it and look at photos. It's pretty cool.
How can somebody live like this?
My God,
It looks just like my sink at home, but with less pee in it.
You don't. Yeah, I know. You don't use the sink for that.
Okay, but wait. Can you go back to the sink for a second?
One.
All right. This is not actual chaos. This is artificially constructed chaos. That area around the sink is not that small. There's no reason for the soap dispenser and toothbrush holder to be in there. They were just thrown in there because it was the only way of making it seem dirty and disorderly.
Yeah. And it's a shame because actually the environmental design's usually really good, I think.
Here with respect. Frank must spend all his drug money on baggies. Recycle, dude.
What? No, he's selling drugs in baggies, idiot. I mean,
He's a very discerning dealer.
Okay, this vent is.
If you're spending all of your drug profits on baggies to sell your drugs in, you're not charging enough margin.
Frank's stash.
If you're a marijuana dealer and you also smoke cigarettes, you can use the plastic wrapping outside the cigarette to hold the weed that you're selling people, and then you simply melt the wrapping back together.
Remember,
right,
kids,
Ben?
the opinions of anyone in this particular podcast do not reflect those of Rabbitsy.net.
Yeah, that's very specific, Funk.
Yeah, a little too specific.
I Googled it.
Google, eh?
I didn't know your sister was on Google.
If you want to know the answer to this, it's going back and get the knife so you can prise.
Well, that's just it.
off.
I was wondering. I saw the blowtorch and I got interested, but then Narc was.
Pretty extreme lighter.
I was thinking of burning the RV down.
I could burn this RV to the ground.
You're dumb. Are these for Frank or is he selling them?
Or both.
Or both.
Right, because you just keep your inventory spilled out. Wait, what?
This is almost as good as a set of keys.
Except you can stab people.
My blade will open any portal.
I call it Mr. Pointy.
What? Okay, so grab Laura Palmer's diary out of the vent.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like Bob did it. Oh, spoiler alert.
Rachel and Frank's dog. I don't know if I should be touched or disturbed.
I'd say both.
I love that the dog is called Pompidou. So, hope you read this first thing in the morning. Sorry about last night. I was being a monstrous bitch and took it out on you and poor Pompidou. There's a lot of weird shit going on in my life, and sometimes I feel like I'm never going to get out of Arcadia Bay. Thank God for you. You're one of the best things I have here, and I smile when I think of us together. Let's just drive out of here forever. Love you always. Heart, Rachel Amber. A totally human letter that a human totally wrote to their lover.
With French handwriting.
With French handwriting.
Is there a font for that?
Rachel really did hang out with Frank.
It was more than hanging out, Max.
Hang out?
Please,
well,
God.
that's just it. That's
Figure
what
it out.
I don't understand why she's not comprehending that obviously they were more than friends.
I'm learning more about Rachel.
Well, you guys have got to remember that the
intimacy issues.
The writers are trying to write this game to be so vague that you can think whatever you want about Rachel
You can
and Frank.
project or fill in the blanks with whatever you want, yeah.
Right, just like they're enabling your denial of the Chloe Max ship.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're enabling Jilly Bean's denial of their obvious straightness.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, so was that it?
That was it.
We're going to gank that?
You're going to steal his photos of his possibly dead girlfriend and walk out. Because you're such wonderful people.
That's almost cute to see Frank posing with his dog.
I love the fact that the drug dealer takes photos of him and his dog and then actually prints the photos out. I just think that's adorable.
I feel entertained, no shit. Okay. Anything else that anyone can see that's viable, interesting? Oh,
No,
license plate. Ammo 1978, Florida.
Ammo. I have no idea. That one's beyond
does anybody
me.
get that one?
Max, you didn't tell me you took photos.
Ammo 1978. Ammo.
Oh, now this is kind of interesting. See the poster down over here? He actually covered over that with a thing that says "bitch" and
My
pointed to her
bitch.
photo. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be half in the back of his mind that she left and went somewhere without him.
Yeah, so obviously
not that she's necessarily dead. He may just think she's abandoned him.
Yeah. I think you should show Chloe the photos of Rachel and Frank together.
Maybe look at the Venn diagram of people with abandonment issues and dog owners.
Yep.
Frank must have a reason to keep.
I think you should not tell Chloe about the pictures because it would hurt her feelings.
You think?
Yeah, because they're totally straight and there was nothing going on there.
Yep. Totally
She really hates Frank, and she would feel betrayed if her best friend was doing him.
Yeah, so you absolutely in no way should show those photos to Chloe.
Yeah. Don't think ill of the dead, in my opinion. Like, if you find out that some dead relative was doing some weird shit, tell his wife.
Chloe isn't scared.
Just let it go.
Like, okay, so everyone's quite critical of Frank, but basically he hangs around an RV, rescues former fighting dogs, and sells some marijuana to the kids at the local prep school. He doesn't sound like that much of a dick.
Why didn't she say anything?
No, I think he's totally fine. He definitely at least used to be a dick, and he's not very nice.
All over me.
But I don't mind the guy.
My dad gets killed, you bail on me for years. My mother gloms onto stepfucker. Now Rachel betrays me.
Chloe, Rachel is missing. Nobody betrayed you.
Bullshit. Who hasn't? Fuck everybody.
I'm sorry, Funk. That doesn't read. Being a friend doesn't entitle you to know everything about a person. That's not a normal reaction. Basically, to say that Rachel sleeping with Frank without telling Chloe that she was doing it is a betrayal. That's a carefully chosen word. Rachel sleeping with Frank is a betrayal if Chloe was having
a relationship with Frank.
A relationship she perceived as being exclusive, or at least exclusive of Frank.
Yeah.
Haven't you guys ever
Chloe,
had one of your friends be really mad at you for who you were dating?
Gotta blame somebody.
No. Yeah, no, actually, do you know what? Yeah, I will support Funkmon on this
Particularly
one.
if he's a drug dealer who seems dangerous.
And did they... You could...
I'd have to say with a resounding no on that.
No, I could see someone saying that having a relationship like that was stupid. I could see someone being upset that such a relationship was hidden, mostly because if it had been found out, you would have said that it was stupid. But she said betrayal. Betrayal. The word was carefully chosen, if not by the character, then by the authors.
Off limits for some reason, or
yeah.
Well, think about this. Like, what I think. Well, if Rachel and Chloe are spending all of their time complaining about Frank or whatever, and Rachel's keeping this a secret, and then Chloe only finds out that Rachel's dating Frank after she's dead or missing, then that is a betrayal. Rachel should have told Chloe.
Not what the word means.
That she was boning.
Really,
Frank.
not what the word means.
I mean, you could say
that's a big stretch. Also, it's funny that this conversation can go on until we've driven out of the state.
Yeah, I
know. Nothing
but
happens,
how many
apparently.
times are you going to drive past that sign?
I don't know. I thought we were heading
driven
to Cali.
past the football field now. How many times?
Yeah, that's a good sign.
6, 8, 22.
Yep.
I've lost track. We've seen that bus. I don't know how many times. Okay, so the question now is, how do I address her anger right now? Do I say it's nobody's fault, tell her to grow up, or say we should focus on Rachel and Frank as potential suspects here?
I think this really depends on what you think Max wants out of this conversation. If you think Max wants to solve the Rachel and Frank issue, then it's...
Well, I want to solve the Rachel and Frank issues. Is that I don't know what is the best to either keep our relationship and our current partnership intact, because obviously she's pissed at me for, you know, showing her that stuff on Rachel there. But again, you know, Chloe has issues too. You know, you try to defend people and she jumps down your throat and stuff. So I'm just wondering what is the best way to diffuse and or also have her keep her eyes on the road so she doesn't kill us.
I think telling her to grow up, I mean, knowing what we know of Chloe is a terrible idea pretty much on all fronts, regardless of motivation.
She doesn't take criticism or confrontation well, Yeah,
I think chasing the Rachel and Frank thing will get you closer to the mystery, but it's not going to endear Chloe to you. Whereas being the passive girlfriend that I think Chloe wants, because Chloe is quite a manipulative bitch at times.
She is, but see,
that's
I feel
what Chloe wants.
Yeah, but I think she's going to jump down my throat because she's going to see me as being weak and trying to smooth things over and be diplomatic. So I'm thinking.
I think so
Rachel.
too, but I think it's what she wants.
Well, I don't care what she wants. I'm trying to save Rachel here and the town and stop rewinding time.
Then that's what you should do.
It's Rachel's fault too. Jesus, she was banging that pig, Frank. Bitch lied to my face, Max.
She was a girl.
Don't trust anybody again. Everybody pretends to care until they don't.
Even you, Chloe Price. You better take that back. Right now.
Okay, fine. But you just don't understand. It's like I'm being punished by the universe.
So who do you most want to blame?
My fucking dad, of course. Hello?
Ooh.
Which was her dad?
William was
They're
her
both
dad.
her dad.
David is the stepdad.
One is her real dad, one's the stepdad.
You blame William? Really?
Yes, I do. Damn right. He chose to go out that door and leave me forever.
Chloe.
Oh God, daddy issues? Really? You're gonna play the daddy issue card?
I know that, Max. My mom actually blames herself. Just because she wanted a ride home from work. Sometimes, even I blame her.
No, you don't.
Yes, Max, I do. Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? And he never does?
No, of course not. But I was with you that day. It was just a terrible accident.
I wish that made me feel better. But ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
And if we keep going, we're going to run out of gas, so that's not going to help. I don't know. We'll go with extra.
You don't want
to
to
smooth
hear
things
this,
over.
but you're still here, alive, with me, and that is
your
no
girlfriend.
I don't want to hear this,
Chloe. I can't do this out on my own. I need you with me, and Rachel needs you.
And this truck needs you to fill it with gasoline, or which it is now empty.
You've now brought young gulls across state lines for immortal purposes.
Yeah, we're now in Ohio. We've got to turn around. So now Chloe's pissed at me again.
She was already pissed.
I know.
I think there are very few scenarios where Chloe is not pissed at you.
Well, see, that's just it. I can't
manipulative
win.
Cow.
Oh, please. She is so triggerable.
Like, yeah, I don't think Jilly and I are saying that we think Max and Chloe should date. It's just a question of we think maybe one or both of the characters considers it.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Like, it's probably not... I don't think it's a good idea for anybody to date Chloe. It doesn't seem like a good idea.
I would totally agree.
Well, she's not relationship material.
What is happening now?
Yeah, please. I would like to know, too.
Oh, wow, this is weird. I watched an anime that had a thing like this in it.
What, will you pick up photos and you hear dogs in your head?
It's actually kind of got a similar concept, except the main characters are separate and they each have a different ability. One of them has a kind of like a time reset ability, like Max does, but the reset resets everything, including people's memories. So she doesn't even remember after she's done it. And then there's another person in town whose special ability is that he remembers everything he's exposed to, no matter what. So he's the only one who knows what happened after the other character does a reset. And there's a third character in the show who has a special ability that's somehow related to photos. So that basically, like, if you have a photo of a moment, you can, like, enter it like a portal and go into that place at that time. Like
that's what it feels like is happening now.
Yeah.
The flash didn't scare
It's
you.
called a Sagrada Reset.
This is a keeper.
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad. Max, tell him. Whoa, hey. You look totally pale. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Test.
I just...
Can
Hey.
you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, Chloe. Give me the thumbs up or thumbs down.
Well, I might just allow this one into the family album.
Remember, thumbs up means
What
dagger
is this?
up under the ribs.
William is here.
Yes,
And
we can't
Chloe is
expect
just a
your mother to
kid.
rush home and serve us slackers.
Am I
Who
that
wants to
far
help you
back
with
in
crepes?
time?
You mean pancakes?
In France, they call them
I'm
crepes.
18 years old inside my
Crepes are
Those-
not pancakes. I'm just
No,
gonna
that's
point
not the
that
same
out.
at all.
Yeah.
Wow.
I volunteered to break the egg.
Crepes are awesome, though.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, so I've literally come back to my childhood through a
Yep.
photo.
And now you're gonna have to live your teenage years all over again.
Oh my god, this is the seventh ring of hell.
Because so far she has not ever shown the ability to move forward in
love
time.
William
No.
Like he was in my own family.
Is this the final thing for this episode? For seriously?
Won't.
I'm gonna be trapped here for the next umpteen years? No, I must have another photo I can go back at some point. Otherwise, this is gonna like elastic band or rubber band me back.
But look at the upside, okay? It's a second helping of pancakes in the same day. I mean,
Hey, pancakes!
Hey, honey.
God
Joyce
damn it!
loves
I need
William
waffles.
so much.
Oh wait a minute. So can I completely change things here by making sure that their marriage doesn't go to hell?
Their marriage didn't go to
No,
hell. He
this
died
is the
in a
dad,
car
not
crash
the
this
stepdad.
day.
That's kind of going to hell.
Yeah, this is okay. True, true.
It's not a good thing.
okay, wait. Are you paying attention to the conversation?
No, I never do. Everyone's talking.
What is about to happen?
I have to stop William from taking his car today.
Okay, she noticed it for you.
Well, like Funk said, you know, the game makes me, you know, not
Yeah.
miss these.
He's about to die.
So you have to watch the things that he does.
You mean your college fund?
What a mess we made.
Chloe described it that she went out to pick up Joyce, and that's how he got killed. So that was her calling.
So if I take the scissors and I stab him with them, even if they are safety scissors, he can't go. Mission
Yep.
accomplished.
But you want to see where you found the keys.
They run to the hat.
Do you remember how many eggs?
Mom said it depends.
Score.
So how many?
Did you remember to bring the eggs in from the bag next to the door?
Like you're the real cook here?
What, again?
I am.
Now, you want to hide the keys.
Right, so where do I hide them?
Whoa. It's all blurry here. Like I can't step out of the photographic bounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Weird, but okay. Oh, hide keys in the catch-all?
That's a terrible place to hide them.
It is.
That's where people. That's
I would-
probably where they
yeah.
belong.
Why would it give me the option to do that?
Because Max is not a smart girl.
No, because if it only
Well, what if I
offered
answer
you
the
the
phone?
correct option, you would know exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Cereal box. I'm thinking cereal box.
I think you might have left them in the catch-all because you've put them down,
Yes.
so they
Yep.
were no longer in
Yep,
your
they're there.
thingy. If you
They're
see
there.
what I mean.
They're there.
Oh no!
But it's asking me to hide
Oh
the
no!
keys.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
All right.
No,
well,
I
then
still have
cereal
them.
box.
Now,
Cereal
what if I
box.
answer the phone?
Sorry, wrong number.
Yeah. What? Damn it.
Max, come on, you know better than that.
Damn it.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making
Cereal
a fabulous
box.
breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work.
Nobody's gonna
2
look
ways.
there.
What?
I mean, who's gonna look? Who's gonna look for keys in the cereal box?
I remember Chloe reading this. But not after today.
Girl gamers.
Redneck chick. Dubstep.
Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries.
We were so ignorant back then.
We knew nothing.
Be there shortly. Love you.
Hey,
People
you're
from the
lucky the
future-
headline wasn't "Girl Gamers." Do they exist? I mean,
They do, but learn to love dark hair and glasses.
Grateful for that someday.
Oh, I was just thinking of the dubstep.
oh, wow. Chloe's dad is the Black Knight.
You mean your college fund?
Oh yeah, I miss movie nights here. Cookies and popcorn.
Man, all these people ever do is
those
eat.
things.
Yeah,
those things don't
I love
go
this
together.
family. They really don't.
Another $1 for the swear jar.
I know they never took that big vacation.
And now they can. Yay!
You're bankrupting me.
So, okay, I can't go outside there. Oh, I could burn down the house.
Oh, has he got a key finder thing?
How did my keys
Son of
get
a
in here?
crap.
And no
can't
Chloe
rewind.
and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
Don't blow it, because tonight
We
your mother
hadn't-
promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert.
See, all these people do is
You'll be
cook.
here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
No, I can't stop him. Oh, wait,
Not
no,
that
I
you
can.
have abandonment issues.
Grateful for that someday.
I think you have to throw them out of the window door.
Is it the door
Window
wall?
wall.
The
Door
door
wall.
wall.
Door wall.
Two whales.
Can I just keep them in my pocket? I mean, it's not like he's going to search me.
Nobody has the beepy thing. You need to get it out of the range of the beepy
hide them
thing.
in the cookies.
No, you need to get it out of the range of the beepy thing.
Damn it. Okay, where do you want me to put them?
Throw them out of the door wall opposite the kitchen.
This one here?
Yep.
Excuse me, ladies. I have to go.
Oh, throw keys.
Yep, throw keys.
She doth have many bags of delicious grub.
Now, does that work because it's out of range of the little wireless thing, or does that work because that's outside the photograph and essentially
Ooh, I
she's
hadn't
just
thought of it that
destroyed
way.
them?
Yeah.
She may be maybe that
cease
makes
to
more
exist.
sense. Yeah.
Which means this is an act that was only possible to do
if you came back
in
that
this
makes
scenario.
way
Like she
more
couldn't have done it.
Last time I
She couldn't have done it
The first
back in the
time
day.
around, yeah.
You can take the bus, right? The stop is right down the street.
This I can do. Good call, Max.
Oh yeah, the bus is great. It comes every 15 minutes, and there'll be plenty of room for you and Joyce and groceries.
And they even have pancakes. I mean, crepes.
You sold
You know-
me already. I'm off to yonder bus stop.
It was so realistic until they convinced an American citizen to take public transportation.
Yeah, seriously.
Just not buying it.
You'd have to do this at gunpoint.
Convinced a guy to take the bus just because he couldn't find his car keys.
Come on, didn't anybody
Never
see
happening.
Speed? Yeah, no American would do this.
No.
We are a country of drivers.
Well, so
And Luke
photograph
Williams
changed.
still alive. Chloe is no longer sad by the railway tracks.
oh God, she lost an eye.
So wait a minute. Does this mean that we've literally changed everybody's background?
Yep.
Yep.
I love this. This is like when it gets really good, I think.
What's with the knifey cakey moments?
That was David.
Okay,
And
so,
now
so these
she
are
got
all
a
pictures that
car
are
for her
being
18th.
changed.
Yeah.
Is that
So
it?
now she got a car for her 18th birthday instead of that little card that you found from David.
Nice. Okay. Does it also mean that she's gonna dress a whole lot differently?
And you are back at Blackwall.
Woohoo.
Hello, are you even listening, Maxine?
All my friends in LA told me that Oregon was
Max.
wet and cold every day.
And now everybody likes you and you're rich.
I know, sorry, Mad Max. You're not pissed at me, right? Right? Do you want to go hit the girls' potty and smoke a peace pipe?
I think Max is hot.
What?
She's acting like so weird. You cool, Max?
Nobody listened when I said we shouldn't let her in the vortex.
Courtney, you don't want anybody in the club.
Like whatever, bitch.
So now I'm in the club?
Warren.
Yep. Now you're one of the cool kids.
Oh God. Get back! He's mine!
So wait a minute, so committing to the ape movie thing meant nothing because it never happens?
Yeah, apparently.
Yep.
Huh.
What else have I changed?
I think this is also a very neat way of getting around the whole having to remember all your choices thing.
I certainly hope so, because I've already forgotten them. That's why we're streaming this.
Oh, look at David, he's driving the bus.
Wow, I'm getting a real Back to the Future vibe out of this.
And they never saw you again.
Oh, hi, Mrs. McFly. Hi, Marty. Hey, it's your new book. Yeah, that just seemed a little weird.
And it even looks as though you fixed the weather.
Apparently. So wow, so I fixed the game in 3 episodes instead of 5.
So the game must be over now.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
What could
So what do you
possibly go wrong?
What do you think's going to go wrong?
The birds are all going to fly into the bus windows and stab me in the face?
Yes. just wait for it. It's going to happen any minute now.
The 2 whales have become real.
Oh, a whale's going to fall from outer space and land on the bus.
Everything on this planet is on a cob.
Yeah. No. Now it's just the lone whale diner because one of them died.
Yes, badum tish.
What is that? Is that the sun? No, it's a nuclear weapon. Oh, look, it is a whale.
No, it's a whale.
I was
It's
right.
2 whales.
And apparently a bowl of petunias.
Looking very surprised.
Mm.
Oh, it's 3 whales.
3 whales.
Oh my god. The apocalypse.
The 4th whale of the apocalypse.
It's enough to make a man proud to be 3 whales.
My god, recycling bins now have a red cover. And then she steps on a butterfly and it all goes to hell. Waiting to find her come to the door in a wheelchair because she got,
Max Caulfield.
wounded by a whale.
Taking a break after taking Seattle by storm, huh? We thought we'd never see you again after you left for the big city.
No. I'd never do that to Chloe.
Speaking of, I know she's been dying to see you. Hold on.
It's nice how they put in that
You have
gap
a
where she's been
visitor.
away, coming back to kind of cover for the bigger gap.
Oh, here it comes! Here it comes! Oh my god!
You called it.
I was kidding!
Yeah, I know you were kidding. That's why I didn't say anything.
Oh my god. Wow. I was totally kidding.
Yep. So you saved William, but at what cost?
Whoa. Okay, yeah, that was kind of a mind beep. Okay, so I'm assuming that is the big cliffhanger for episode 3, Chaos Theory.
It is indeed.
Wow. Okay, I don't know if I'm comfy with that, but I guess we don't have a choice.
You know,
so now the question comes, are we going to fix this?
When I first saw that, I was like, "Oh, come on, guys!" Because the way they put it up is that it's a trade-off, right?
Yeah. Well,
you
it always
traded
is.
The thing you saved, as if there's a karmic engine at work here.
Yep.
But and since his death was an accident, this is also an accident. But I don't know. I felt that's a little too much. It's a little too fatalistic. It basically is telling you, well, you shouldn't ever change anything because all you're ever doing is that there's a law of conservation of badness at work, and it's a zero-sum game.
Yeah, but there's always
help
that
anybody over
concept.
here. It's going to hurt somebody else over there.
Well, that's just it. It's always this concept of thread pulling, where you pull one thread to fix something, and another thread comes out over here, and you pull that one to fix this, and it destroys that.
Right,
There's
but that
always
didn't happen the first
give and
time. You
take.
saved Chloe's life. You stopped Chloe from getting shot, but nobody else had to die because of that.
Right. But now we went back 5 years, and then we brought back an entire another human being that hadn't been there for that time, and all of those dominoes suddenly fell, obviously in massively different ways that you couldn't predict, versus the small single points where every time
There's
you
a
ran into
difference
something,
between
it was
there's a
changing one
difference
single
between
thing at the time.
saying there's a difference between saying that you couldn't predict all the possible outcomes from saving that person's life, and the authors stepping in and saying, yes, but we can, and we know what it is. And when you save the father from dying in a car accident, he's going to live long enough to give his daughter a car in which she is going to have a crippling injury.
And then become crippled. Wow. Now, honestly, I want everyone to understand this, that I have never played this game before. I had absolutely
Well, I was going to ask you if you
foreknowledge
Googled it
whatsoever.
secretly and you knew about it and you were just going to pretend you didn't.
No one's ever going to believe that that's not true, but I absolutely guarantee it. You should have seen my jaw dropped on the floor when all of a sudden the wheels started coming by. No, my sixth sense of humor thought of that
proud we
after
all
I saw
kept
the
our
whale.
mouths shut when you said that and didn't say anything at all.
I was biting my tongue so hard.
Totally legit that I had no idea that that was going to happen. But no, well, don't you remember the whole Back to the Future thing where he drives the truck, he gets in the race and he has an accident and he's never the same again. So that maybe that was in the back of my mind. But the bottom line was, no, I jokingly in my sixth sense of humor thought, oh, she had an accident while she was driving out with the whales or something and she got hurt. Wouldn't that be terrible? Ha.
Yeah.
And then she wheels out. I'm
the
like,
question
oh
is
my
really,
God.
though, is
Couldn't
this
believe
something
that.
that needs fixing now? I mean, you literally traded
This to me is a really good
one
question.
human being's life for another person's ability to walk, and without, I think, without
but see, now we've
denigrating the
learned
importance
something.
of that at all, it would seem that that's a positive net trade. I mean, she didn't die.
But the thing is, now we've learned something, that we have a new ability. We can now time travel through moments and through photographs. So the question is,
I wouldn't.
Can we do it again?
Oh, I would. I think that's a good sort of question to have. You know, so you've shown that you can change momentous events.
So
somehow.
how do we then go back to fix her? And now, did I miss something in the end? Was Rachel back? Was Rachel one of the people at the Vortex Club, or was
we
she
haven't
still...
seen anything about
Okay,
that
so
yet.
we're not sure how that played out,
Yeah.
if at all, or even ended up in the same situation at all. So okay, so that's something to look into, because I wasn't really paying attention to the Vortex Club kids. I was trying to figure out where Max was going and what she was doing. But it's funny how everyone else was calling her Maxine. So obviously, you know, that also is a change in how she was and how different she would have been had the situation not unfoiled the way that it did. So wow, that's messing with my head. That really, really is.
The whole thing is a battle to stop your best friend from becoming lower middle class. That's the way I look at it. It's like, I mean, it's
don't let her become slightly better than trailer trash. You too can get her into the club. You
ever wonder why did that cause downward mobility for David? Like, did he only get the job at Blackwell because of Joyce? What was the connection there? Why does he end up being...
Yeah, I think the implication is that Joyce was a stabilizing influence on David
in her life. Yeah.
And, so unfortunately, Funkman's dropped out of the conversation. But like,
no wonder we were enjoying that so well. Yeah, I think he was having network issues and we got to stop. So
But I think what he was saying about the writers definitely having a bit of an agenda when they're writing David's storyline's totally right, because to me he's not sympathetic at all, but they really do try to kind of force that angle. I think.
You know, I'm wondering if it's a limitation between the artistic style of the game that was chosen at the time. You know, technically they couldn't express in people's facial animations the depth or the range they were looking for. You know, they obviously had a stylistic choice of how they wanted it to look, but at the same time it's a limiting factor on how people express themselves visually and through their emotions. You can kind of tell in how they speak about things, but it does seem that a lot of conversational elements are kind of poked up to 11, obviously for, you know, time compression's sake or for tone. They want it to be jarring. There's
no face. There's no face he can make that for me overcomes the stuff like the little bumper sticker on the wall, which is "I don't call 9/11."
Yeah,
it's like, you're in Oregon. I mean, I know there's a lot of guns, but it's not Texas.
Yeah,
you know
they're pushing the
and even if it was
of a
Texas,
wounded soldier. You know,
this would be Austin if you wanted to make something comparable to what this place is supposed to be like in Oregon.
Yeah,
it's not
Texas. Maybe
not somewhere in the Panhandle.
Yep. So, but wow, that was the biggest twist yet, and I'm kind of scared now for episode 4 and 5 about how this could possibly end up. But I'd like to thank everyone for...
4 is my favorite.
4 is your favorite. Okay.
4 is my favorite,
We had a discussion between that before. We weren't sure if it was 3, 4, or 5 were people's favorites. So the next one is your favorite. So
yes.
I'm looking forward to it, but boy, am I now scared. But I do want to thank everyone for tuning in and watching. I am Blackstar, along with Nargajan and Jillybean, and Funkmon, who will hopefully be coming again. So please tune in for next Sunday at 10:30 a.m. EST, where we'll be continuing with the last 2 episodes of Life is Strange. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Preview of coming attractions.
Oh, the Vortex Club, right? That's going to be what that is.
The next episode for Dark Room will be next Sunday, 10 a.m. EST. Tune in then.